games down, one more to go. Reg Jurado ready to go for the UST Golden Tigresses. She had an impressive outing in their last game against FEU. Jewel Encarnacion, the ever-reliable captain para dito sa UP. She will try to lead her team here in this knockout quarterfinals matchup, as well as Aimee Hernandez, a former Philippine team member, also very experienced para dito sa UST. And the emerging Steph Bostrillo, tutulungan dito ang UP. It's UP versus UST here in our very last match of our Sunday quadruple header. Hello everyone who's watching us live on the Plus Network and Shakey's Super League social media pages. Once again, Ken and Richie. And Richie, you know, these two teams, UST and UP, tatlo na nga yung kupunan nakapasok dito sa semifinals, and they are trying to catch the last bus into the semifinals.
Yes, and it's a really intriguing game between these two young teams. And both have been very impressive introducing themselves here in the Shakey Super League, but only one can prevail to move forward to the semifinals, because we already have 3 teams, and whoever will win this game will go against the undefeated and the defending champions, the Lady Bulldogs. Yes.
So let's start off our Shakey's pre-huddle of the game. Let's see our updated playoff bracket. We've mentioned earlier, Adamson and Lasal na ang magtatapat in that other side. Samantala, NU, hinahantay na lang yung laban ng UST and UP. The winner of that match will move on and face the reigning and defending UAAP Season 84 champion. So this should be a good matchup, an intriguing one at that. So punta na natin itong UP Fighting Maroons. They were really hot coming in, undefeated, but ran into NU and Ateneo and lost back-to-back games.
You know, a quick recap where they did fall short in the 3rd spot, and even though they did fall the past 2 games in defeats, I'm so excited to see how eager they will be to really bounce back in this game now that they are going against very familiar foes, the UST Golden Tigresses.
They lost in versus NU in straight sets. Sa Ateneo naman, they won the 2nd set but ultimately bowing out in 4. So back-to-back losses coming into this matchup. So they finished 3rd in Pool E with a 1-2 record. But nonetheless, sobrang impressive naman itong UP Fighting Maroons with the leadership of Jewel Encarnacion and also the spectacular play of Alyssa Bertolano. But one girl who has really shown up for UP is Stephanie Bustrillo.
You know, Stephanie Bustrillo is really proving that her name is a memorable one for the UP Fighting Maroons. She had an impressive 13 attacks, a block point, plus an ace, a very promising player indeed, accumulating 15 points for her squad.
Let's see, they will need her performance to be at par with what she's been showing out here sa ating Shakey Super League. Samantala man, puntahan na natin ang UST Golden Tigresses. Also came in with a perfect record in their first matchup in round 2. Natalo sila sa Lasal here in 4 sets. Although that 2nd set was really a close one, but Lasal ultimately edging them out in the end and bouncing back against FEU.
You know, the UST Golden Tigresses really showed power and mastery in their games, and even though they did have a loss in the DLSE with the DLSE Lady Spikers, they still won and bounced back right away, winning over the FEU Lady Tamaraws.
So they finished 2nd in Pool F with a 2-1 record. And one girl who has really been emerging as well para dito sa UST is none other than Regina Jurado, owning the court anew with her aggressive and efficient play.
You know, Regina Jurado is not new in this in contributing for her squad, because this whole season she has been one of the top players for her team with 20 amazing points, 16 attacks, 4 aces for her squad. She really is a player that will surely give her opponents a difficult time, especially in this game.
Regina Jurado certainly has her hands full against UP Fighting Maroons here. But syempre meron naman siyang ample support dito.
Yes.
We have girls like Sai Sagula and also Pierre Abellana really stepping up in the absence of A. Laure. On the other hand, for the UP Fighting Maroons, trying to find the consistency here. Nakita nga natin Alyssa Bertolano. We all know she could score, but playing in spurts, Jewel Encarnacion as well. But marami ding bagong muka para dito sa UP. So what can we expect here with UST versus UP?
You know, I feel like, as I said, they are very young teams. So I feel like they're gonna have a lot of learning experiences. And now that they're facing familiar foes, it's great preparation for the next UAAP, of course.
But syempre, first things first order of business dito sa Shakey Super League. Tatlo na nga yung nag-aabang dito sa ating semifinals. Who will catch the last bus here? But first, we'll turn you over to Sab San Diego. Sab?
I have talked to Coach Kung Fu at binahagi nga niya sa akin na nag-iba nga daw ang aura ng girls during a training right after Undas break. Sabi rin naman niya sa akin na baka nga daw mas naging motivated ang girls lalong-lalo na nung nakasama nga nila ang kanilang mga pamilya. And we saw a positive performance from the girls yesterday. So let's expect a more energized, driven, and composed team in this rally. That's all for now. Back to the panel.
Thank you, Sab. So tingnan natin, UST and UP talaga, intriguing matchup. Earlier on, nakita nga natin Ateneo losing to Lasal, Adamson winning over Perpetual Help, and NU in the very first game prevailing over FEU. So isa na lang yung inaabangan natin dito for UST. They've played most of their matches without Aya Laure, Camille Victoria, but the young guns of the Golden Tigresses really instrumental here. Somewhat surprising dahil nga maganda yung performance. On the other hand, UP, maganda rin ang kanilang pinapakita dito. So, UST and UP in just a bit. Wag babalik po kami, wag kayong aalis.
Good evening, volleyball fans. Once again, welcome to the Rizal Memorial Coliseum here in the city of Manila. This is the quarterfinals of the Shakey Super League 2022 Preseason Championship. Let us now meet the protagonists for this ballgame. First, the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons, led by their team captain number 12, Jewel Encarnacion. First libero number 2, Gisha Capistrano. Make way for their teammates number 1, Marian Sotomil. Number 3, Ninya Itang. Number 5, Sel Verheire. Number 6, Ethan Arce. Number 7, Danica Celis. Number 8, Joan Monares. Number 10, Alay Bertolano. Number 13, Kirsten Ojeda. Number 16, Steph Bustrillo. Number 20, Camille Cal. Number 21, Nika Cabasa. And their second libero is number 11, Eureka Eslabor. And now make some noise for the University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses, led by their team captain number 4, Det Pepito. First libero number 17, Janelle Delerio. Make way for their teammates number 2, Joyce Abuerg. Number 6, Amy Hernandez. Number 7, Kaka Kaasi. Number 9, Bianca Plaza. Number 10, Saiza Gula. Number 11, Pia Abu. Number 13, Jonah Perdido. Number 14, Pierre Abeliana. Number 15, Meme Coronado. Number 16, Cassie Carvalho. Number 18, Reg Jurado. Number 19, Elisha Apostol. And their second libero is number 17, Janelle Delerio. Introducing our officials for match number 53. First referee, Kim Yadaw, National Referee. Second referee is Pink Kabusa, National Referee. Let us now meet the starting 6 for both teams. First, for the University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses. Middle blocker number 9, Bianca Plaza. Outside header number 10, Saiza Gula. Middle blocker number 11, Pia Abu. Outside header number 14, Pierre Abeliana. Setter number 16, Cassie Carvalho. Opposite header number 18, Reg Jurado. And their starting libero is number 17, Janelle Delerio. Head coach of the Golden Tigresses is Kung Fu Reyes. And now the starters for the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons. Setter number 1, Marian Sotomil. Middle blocker number 6, Ethan Arce. Another middle blocker number 7, Danica Celis. Outside hitter number 8, Joan Monares. Outside hitter team captain number 12, Jewel Encarnacion. Opposite hitter number 16, Steph Bustrillo. And their starting libero is number 2, Gisha Capistrano. Head coach of the Fighting Maroons is Shaq de los Santos. University of
The usual starting 6 for the UST Golden Tigresses. 4 of their 6 players here are only teenagers, so a young lineup here for Coach Kongko Reyes. On the other hand, for the UP Fighting Maroons, same starting 6 lang din. Eliza Bertolano always starts out in the second set, but they will be led here by their team captain, Jewel Encarnacion. So it's UST versus UP. UST in yellow, UP of course in maroon. Pierre Abellana, one of that trio, yung tinatawag nilang Trinity. Trio, kasama na dyan si Sai Sagula, Steph Bustrillo, we've mentioned at the top of the telecast, really impressive so far. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Gets us going is Marian Sotomil. Pierre Abellana, umiscore agad para sa UST.
Right away, what you notice about her approach was her leap. Her hang time was really there. That she was able to properly approach and get that point for her squad. And a perfect set from Carvalho also.
Speaking of Carvalho, she's now on deck serving. Earlier on, her former teammate Angel Canino was one of the leading scorers, if not the leading scorer para dito sa Lasal, who won against Ateneo. And she will set up Jurado. But blocked there by Arce.
This girl has been very promising through her attacks and her blockings. Arce is really a player to look out for, especially for this game. She really seems aggressive, even if it's just the start of the set.
Expect na si Jurado will be a marked girl sa depensa ng UP. Jewel Encarnacion with a service error. So balik ang bola dito sa UST. Balikan natin yung journey nila. The UST Golden Tigresses, we've mentioned, they won their opening match against Adamson, which lasted until 1:18 a.m. I believe. And your best friend and Sheila Salaysay, Kayla Reyes covered that game. So such a wonderful game at that. Nag-extend pa yun.
Yes. Very memorable game kasi inumaga na yung management noon.
3 serving 1, Pierre Abellana. Look out for that lethal jump serve of hers. The Cebuana graduated from the University of San Carlos, Cebu and played for the Palarong Pambansa.
And a beautiful serve.
Yep. Steph Bustrillo sent back. She will try once again. Tough angle. Carvalho punta ngayon kay Sai Sagula.
That was a beautiful set by Carvalho and Gula, perfectly executing that attack, targeting the cross-court area.
Take a look there, Sai Sagula, iniwasan yung blockers, hindi handa doon yung libero ng UP.
You know what I realized, what I see during Carvalho setting is patay talaga yung bola when she sets it up. And that's one thing, that's an advantage for her spikers kasi it's so easy for them to adjust kahit anong mangyayari doon sa set.
At mapapatawag ng maagang timeout dito si Coach Shaq de los Santos. But before that, let's take a look at that serve of the game brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
Okay? Sige, one good pass muna ulit. Tapos, play ka, play. Baka combination, ha? Service?
Sige lang, sige lang,
Huh?
sige lang. Bump lang, jump serve. UP, fight!
You know, I think Coach Shaq's intention for that timeout was to break the momentum of the UST Golden Tigresses. Like, gusto niya kaagad patayin yung momentum nga nila na tuloy-tuloy na sila nagpo-point. So, he instructed his girls to have just one good pass and compose themselves to be able to get the point and break that momentum.
You know, of course, Coach Jerry, who coaches Adamson and CSB, is known na talagang inahaya lang niya yung players niya na mag-huddle, hindi talaga nagsasalita. But I must say, one of the most relaxed coaches here sa Shakey Super League is itong si Coach Shaq de los Santos. As ito naman si Arce responding agad after that timeout.
as we said, if she is in the front line, it's very effective because not only is she a powerful spiker, but she's also a very smart attacker who varies her attacks.
This goal we have to set is brought to you by RNB Milk Tea Order. Now, going back to Coach Shaq, never ko nakita yan.
Nagalit.
Oo, despite kahit malaki pa yung kalamangan ng kalaban, ganyan pa din yung demeanor niya.
You know, I think his coaching style is to really give trust and responsibility to his players na kahit hindi siya magalit, iba kasi yung galit or pinapagsabihan kay. If you see that your coach is composed, then also the players will feel the composure inside the court na parang alam ng players niya na nandun yung trust.
Sofia Abu on deck, Shaq De Los Santos, only appointed last August, took over for Coach Godfrey Okumu. Was the former head coach of this team, the UST Golden Tigresses and
Yes.
FEU.
You know, bago nga yung coach, diba? And I remember last time I talked to the Fighting Maroons, they said na madami pa silang tinututukan para i-improve and they are rebuilding. So this season, this Shakey Super League is the perfect opportunity for them to have those learning experiences.
7-2 UST, and incidentally, the last UAP championship that UST won, ang coach nun, si Coach Shaq De Los Santos.
Oh, wow. Impressive.
They were led there by the MVP, Rhea De Maculangan, who was an outstanding setter for UST.
You know, this girl also, Capistrano, very promising as a rookie.
But that time, unable to pick up that ball as the UST Golden Tigresses costing right out of the gates. 8-2 here as we head into our first technical timeout, courtesy of that Saisagula hit. Back with us here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum for our very last match here as we take a look at Erica Charmaine Uy, our face of the game, and it's brought to you by Shakey's Order Favorite Thin Crust Pizza and Chicken and Mojos now.
You know, they're actually the owner of F2 Logistics.
And yun nga, 8-2 ang ating talaan. And she's definitely enjoying this match. As UST surging ahead, what has been the biggest problem so far for UP?
You know, I feel like, yun nga, sabi ni Coach Shaq kanina, first ball, medyo nahihirapan sila i-deliver yung bola sa setter nila. Kasi alam naman natin na nakaka-deliver or nakaka-convert sila ng points pag nabigyan ng maayos sa setter. But see, like that, if you give a set na bukas sa net, and mas mahihirapan talaga yung spiker mo mag-adjust, that they won't really have any other choices than to keep, than to hit it strong, and it might have the chances of like going out.
Wow, Coach Shaq burning his last time out.
Anong plano natin? Ha? Pag-isipan niyo yung ginagawa natin. Hindi pwedeng bara-bara tayo eh. Pag maingay sa labas, tayo nawawala rin tayo. Ang focus natin yung team natin, yung laro natin. Doon tayo mag-focus ha? Dito sa labas.
Hindi pwede nandito lang tayo. Kailangan naglalaro tayo maayos. Let's go. Let's go. UP!
You know, from the words of Camille Cal, hindi pwede na nandito lang tayo, dapat naglalaro tayo. And that's, I think, what I noticed from the UP Fighting Maroons is that sometimes they can have like a slow start and they really need that spark to properly play their game, and they really need to warm up. And you see here, Jewel Encarnacion actually being vocal with her teammates, giving that perfect first ball. And exactly what I was saying, once they get the first ball delivered to their setter, nakakagawa sila ng play na ganon. And you see the elevation of
Joan Monares.
yes, Joan Monares here, perfectly executing that attack.
Instantly providing impact para dito sa UP, but right now trailing by 7 points. Reg Jurado nabitin doon. So back-to-back points para dito sa UP.
Oh, sorry. Great intention though for Cassie Carvalho to give a set, to give a play just like that.
10-4. UST in command so far. Steph Bustrillo on deck. Punta ngayon muli kay Sai Sagula, and why not? She has been delivering the goods so far.
You know, this girl may not be one of the tallest players, but her elevation and the power she gives in every attack, the effort she gives in every attack really shows up and converts into points.
Ganyan din naman yung isang player nila na talagang nagpakilala din, none other than Cici Rondina.
Yes, exactly.
Off the block, John Monares carrying the scoring load so far.
Yes, and Monares, not a new player that contributes for her squad, and you see her using the hands of her blockers to get that perfect check ball.
She's the sister of Julian Monares, who's playing for FEU and played for Bacolod Taitung High School. Marami sila dyan, like Eliza Bertonalo as well. And third point para dito kay Monares, courtesy of that service ace.
Yes, medyo madami yung mga taga-Bacolod natin because you know, Angel Canino also is from Bacolod. Also, Cassie Carvalho.
Right.
And Jelina Luceno.
That's right. 11-6. Oh, back-to-back. Service ace para dito kay Joan Monares. Man, after that timeout, John Monares has been rolling. Scoring 4 out of their 7 points. Miss Holly Reyes in the background watching. At nabati ko dahil outside ang kanyang service doon. Nonetheless, spectacular performance so far early on. At ito naman si Sai Sagula, the Shakey's MVP of the match in their opening game against that marathon of the match against Adamson from Tacloban naman. And she had a good serve. Encarnacion down the line!
Wow, the elevation of Jewel Encarnacion for that attack. Nakita mo na she really adjusted her body mid-air to target zone 1 for that attack. And kasi nakita niya ng blockers na nakatapat na sa kanya if she ever spikes that in the cross court.
The former player from San Sebastian Alabang, Danica Celes on deck. 4 ang kanilang hinahabol dito. Cassie Carvalho, the wind-up para dito kay Abeliana. Jewel Encarnacion off speed. Carvalho, who will she go to? She goes to Jurado. Monares with a good pickup. Bustrillo from the back. Cassie. She goes to Abeliana. Tinapik na lang patawid. Trying for the 1-2 play was Sotomil. Carvalho, binalikan niya si Abeliana, and that time the ball does not cross over.
An unfortunate error for that great rally, but I really have to commend how light on their feet both teams are right now. You see that they were able to defend their teams, their sides, perfectly. Na nandun yung coverage and nandun din yung first ball. Medyo kinapos lang talaga with that error.
UST once had an 8-point lead, 10-2, but right now it was chopped down to just 3. Make that 2. Danica Celes. That's their service ace, talking about UB. And pakinggan natin si Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
Laki na gutom ba? Di ba dapat nakarelax lang? Doon ka na gagawin mo dyan. Baka naman nasa harap na siya. Hindi ko naman na mag-receive. Bigyan mo naman siya ng pahinga pag nasa likod. Di ko naman ang kumuha ng bola. Tingnan mo yung sarili mo. Wala ka man lang kapawis-pawis.
Tara. Pierre, pag mag-receive ka, mag-usap kayo. Mag-usap. Tara.
You know, Coach Kung Fu can be witty as he rubbed Dalario's face, but you know what? He is right when it comes to the job of a libero, na siya dapat yung kukuha and relax lang, basahin yung bola, one good pass para makakonvert into a good set, into a good play.
Kapon nga, nagtanong ano daw status nila, di ba? Pag ikaw player ni Coach Shaq, ni Coach ni Kung Fu Richie, anong sasagutin mo doon?
You know, honestly, I feel like, hindi ko alam eh. I feel like it's something I'm gonna have to experience when it actually happens.
But you know, Coach Kung Fu Reyes has his ways of motivating his players. But right now, UP cutting the lead down to a single point, 12-11.
Yes, but we also have to consider that Coach Kung Fu is very close to his players.
Oo.
Na parang father figure na talaga, alagang-alaga talaga pagkadating sa relationship-wise.
Kasi Carvalho agad naman bumawi. Coach Kung Fu Reyes was really instrumental in developing players such as Alyssa Valdez, Dindin, and Jaja Santiago, and Kid Fardo, all who went into that Junior Tigresses program na pinangunahan ni Coach Francis Vicente back in the early 2000s.
Wow, I didn't know that. Thank you.
So that's why kaya nga marami tayong players from that program, that UST high school program that really emerged during those times. Sila Alyssa Valdez nga and Kim Fajardo and the Santiago sisters. Abellana. Encarnacion trying. Plaza was there. Carvalho hinabol ng bola. Pierre blocked by, I believe that was Arce.
Wow, that was a good rally also. But I have to give credit to Jewel and Encarnacion for saving that ball thrice. And tuloy-tuloy sila. And with that block also, perfectly executed for the UP Fighting Maroons.
This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Kanina lang akala natin it's gonna be a wipeout dahil UST busted right out of the gates, 10-2. Yung kalamangan kanina, but UP very much in it. Abellana tinapik. Encarnacion going cross court, but it's out.
Great intention by Encarnacion, but she was a bit too aggressive with that toss that it went outside.
Good try there for the team captain. Cassie Carvalho now serving from Silay City, Negros Occidental. Played for Coach Michael La Rosa at the Livingstones International School in Bacolod City and became part of the 2018 National Prisaak Champion Squad. Was named best setter there, but that time, service error.
You know, she actually also came from the baby Spikers from De La Salle sa Tacosabal, and she won alongside Angel Canino, defeating the defending champions, the NU Lady Bulldogs, in the Juniors League.
And a good setup job from her. Pero nandun yung depensa ng UP.
Great adjustment from Monares.
Back set, Jurado. Nagparamdam na dito.
You know, she was lucky that she hit that net, making the ball more difficult to read, actually. Let's see that again.
The leading scorer in their most recent match against FEU finally
yes,
scoring.
Those attacks, minsan, it's very difficult to read kasi pag naka-establish na yung position mo to defend the ball tapos tumama sa net, it completely changes the direction of the ball, making it more difficult for the defensive line to attack, to receive.
Jewel Encarnacion unable to pick up that Saisagula spike, and it brings us to our second technical timeout as that spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
You can now actually vote for your favorite teams on App Live. Simply download the App Live application on your smartphone and look for the Shakey Super League banner and claim your one vote credit free daily. Now you could actually get more vote credits. No, each user you could exchange 10 new diamonds for a one vote credit. At what's good about this, walang limito. So continue exchanging you diamonds for one vote credit and vote for your favorite school. And that's for now. Back to the panel.
Jong, so to download Up Live and vote for your favorite players, scan the QR code now. So kanina nga, lamang yung UST ng 8 puntos, but UP fighting back. What has been the secret to this fight back by the UP Fighting Maroons?
You know, I think they just had to listen to their coach, and parang ginigising lang talaga sila ni Coach Shakey today. And now that they had multiple attacks that boosted up their energy inside the court, I feel like that's something they need to have to continue the momentum to fight against the UST Golden Tigresses.
And we have our very first challenge of the match, Coach Shaq de los Santos challenging that service A supposedly para dito by Pierre Abellana. And nakakatawa, tumingin pa siya kay Coach Fung Po after issuing that challenge. Parang nag-uungguyan silang dalawa eh. But man, UST so far up here as we take a look here. Tignan natin. Ooh!
Medyo malayo yung... Yes, the ball is considered out.
Great call by Coach Shaq de los Santos.
After review, the challenge from UP is successful.
Ayos, Coach Shaq de los Santos.
Very happy with that
1 out of
ball.
1 so far. Naalala ko kasi when last time I covered their match, parang 0 out of 2 yata siya nun eh.
So now he has a successful one.
So it's 16-14 for UST.
And a
Quick
great
set
first
kay
ball.
Abu.
See, that was a perfectly executed play, knowing that it was a perfect first ball. And you know, that first ball was actually high, so the UP Fighting Maroons had time to establish their blockers, but she was still able to perfectly get that attack.
She was the UAP Season 82 Juniors Division 2nd Best Blocker. Sotomil.
Great
Goes
set.
Monares. Sa Isagula, the wind-up. Nabitin. Jurado, hindi nagkaintindihan sila ni Carvalho doon.
Yes, they had a miscommunication. And now we have substitutions. Eliza Bertolano and Camille Cal coming in for Monares, Mustrillo, and Sotomil.
15-17, dalawa ang hinahabol dito ng UP. Camille Cal, the former NU Lady Bulldog, now serving. Carvalho.
A beautiful set by Carvalho, but also a beautiful block.
Depensa ng UP so far kung maaagat dito, especially towards the latter stages. At nabiyayaan sila doon. John Monares using her left hand.
Successfully tricking the blockers and getting that ball inside the UST Lady Tigresses side.
And UP rather so far has been doing a great job neutralizing the offense of Reg Jurado.
You know, I also have to give credit to their floor defense. Ang dami nilang coverage and saves the set.
And dahil nga maganda yung depensa nitong Fighting Maroons, UST perhaps a bit of hesitation on their part, tentativeness creeping in. Tabla na tayo dito. 17 all. What a comeback for UP if they could pull this through.
And an amazing serve from Camille Cal.
Saisagulda will try again, and this time she won't be denied.
You know how she was so elevated in that attack. It was so easy for her to find a spot knowing that she had so much time to prepare.
So at the moment, UST keeping UP at bay. Jurado on deck.
And the lucky serve, but also a good save by Encarnacion.
Floor defense, very existent for UP. Jurado finding a crack in the defense.
That was a perfect spot to have that attack. And you see that she really adjusted to that set na medyo hinabol niya. And tumabingi na nga medyo yung katawan niya doon. But she still successfully did that.
Also played for the UST Junior Tigresses with their team captain, Det Pepito. Itong si Jurado. Celis trying for a quick. Jurado. Siya nang nagtimon para dito kay Saisagula.
And this girl has been contributing beautiful attacks. Perfectly executed. And you see that she really doesn't let her height compare because her form is beautiful and her approach is so explosive.
20 serving 17. Back-to-back points for the girls from Espanya. Plaza, tinapik ang bola. Celis sending it over. Saisagula once again. Bertolano picking it up. Eslapor sending it over. Carvalho goes to Bianca Plaza. Eslapor pumunta kay Bertolano. Great rally so far. Carvalho with a 1-2 play.
When you see that Celes actually read that ball, medyo malayo lang siya dun sa net, kaya lumusot talaga yung drop ni Cassie doon.
Nahuli siya eh.
Beautiful play, yeah. Nahuli siya and medyo malayo talaga yung distansya niya when it comes to the net.
The UST fans in attendance loving their effort. Talking about the Golden Tigresses. Bertolano. Abellana nahabol pa ang bola. Great effort there. Monares from the right. She has been on a roll for UP.
This girl is on fire tonight.
This spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
And you see how they kind of tricked the blockers of the UST Golden Tigresses. They were expecting that the block would be for Eliza Bertolano, but then more rather than not, Monares actually did that perfectly. Kaya na late yung blockers ng UST.
Carvalho. She goes back to Rado from the back. Eslapor unable to pick it up.
It's a great attack by Jurado. And even though it was a backline attack, she still was able to deliver.
Sai Sagula now on deck. Got discovered when she played in the national finals of a league back in 2019 for Leyte National High School. Plaza na regaluhan pero merong net touch kontra sa UST. Fighting Maroons not going away. And there's a challenge on the part of Coach Conforez. So category number 3. Ang kailangan siya challenge dito. Net fault. UST so far has been in command for the most part rather. Jumped out to a 10-2 lead. UST able to tie things up late in this set. Pero UST pa rin ang lamang dito and tignan natin if the challenge is successful para dito kay Coach Kung Forias. The UST Golden Tigresses finished 9-5 in the elimination round of the UAP but lost against Ateneo in the step ladder semifinals. But overall, they have 16 UAP championships in the women's volleyball division, second most behind the FEU Lady Tamaraws. And as I mentioned, the very last championship they won was under the opposing coach, Shak de los Santos. Let's see right here, meron bang net touch? Kontra sa UP, meron! Oh! So it's unsuccessful, sorry, my bad. So
That was a sharp eye for referees.
22-19. UST lamang pa rin dito. Abellana, picked up by Monares. Camille Cal goes to Bertolano.
A beautiful setup by Camille Cal to Eliza Bertolano, and you see that she really adjusted her body mid-air also for that attack, targeting the hands of the blockers so that it would check out.
Double substitution, Perdido and Kaasi replacing Carvalho and Jurado. 22-20, Danica Celes has been a spark plug para dito kay Coach Shak de los Santos. Kaasi, hindi na naibot ang bola doon. Jewel Encarnacion,
Yes.
rewarded there with a gift.
Great timing and presence of mind from Jewel Encarnacion, seeing that that ball was going to go over. Perfect time for her to find that spot na hindi na nakahabol ang UST Golden Tigresses.
UP just finding a way to inch closer. 22-21. Isa lang ang kanilang hinahabol. Good service there by Celes. Abellana, the wind-up and the finish.
That was perfectly executed by Abellana. You know, Abellana and Gulas's hang time is really something we have to commend, because it really allows them to attack just as much as the taller players we have here in the Shakey Super League.
And they've really stepped up. Talk about itong si Abellana and Gula dahil nga markadong-markado so far si Jurado. Back set, Bertolano. Hinabol ni Abu pero hindi na niya inabutan.
And it's nothing new for Eliza Bertolano to really contribute points such as those.
Maninigo na si Coach Jack dito. Marian Sotomil will replace Eliza Bertolano. Bustrillo naman, pinasok dito in favor of Camille Cal. So a full front line at this crucial juncture for UP. We've got Arce, Encarnacion, and Bustrillo.
You know, it is a 4-2 play where coaches often switch their players so that there is 3 attacking spikers in front.
Kaasi goes to Abu, denied.
And a great first ball by Det Pepito.
Perdido rin, nasupalpal doon. Susubukan niya muli, and that is out. Tied ball game once again.
Unfortunate error because Kaasi actually tricked the blockers of UP. Nakita mo na medyo nag-stutter step sila to the left and then to the right.
Let's see if UP can finally take a lead late in this set after being down by as much as 8 points. Kaasi one-handed set. And finally, UP over the hump. And now it's set point for the Fighting Maroons. Take a look at that block of the set brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. And now it's UST's turn to make a double substitution. The girls from Diliman at set point. Let's see if they could complete the comeback here. Carvalho lumuhod para ay Abu, being rewarded there.
She kneeled for that set and she successfully delivered and fed that to her spiker. You know, the amount of trust your spiker needs for her to explosively approach for that attack, medyo malaki. So it really shows familiarity inside of the court between these two players.
24 all.
And a great first ball.
Ethan Arce using her left hand.
Chance ball for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Bostrillo off speed. Buhay pang bola dito. Jurado muli.
And a great
Eslapor, pick
adjustment.
up. Bustrillo will try. Cassie Carvalho. Pierre Abellana firing away!
She hammered that down with so much strength. You know, I felt her confidence in that approach. And you see how she really nakaangat siya eh. Like, hindi man lang naabutan ng blockers. They were late. And it was a perfect opportunity for her to really spike that ball down.
Set point naman dito ang UST. As I say that, service error for the rookie. Perhaps jitters coming into play. Banggitin nga natin na yung 4 of their 6 players are only teenagers.
Yes. You know, this is where you see the experience you have handling pressure inside the court, especially with the all 25 game.
Who will be the steadier team down the stretch? Jurado will try once again. Check ball. Eslapor. Easy over. Chance here for UST. Combination play. Basa doon ng UP. Although, it's out.
The UP Fighting Maroons really trying to compose themselves in the ups of this game. And here, the crowd is crazy right now, Ken.
Another set point for UST. Their second one here in the first set. Abellana looking out for that lethal jump serve. Eslapor with a good first ball. Monares denied by UST.
That was a perfect block point for the UST Golden Tigresses, successfully getting that set. Perfectly timed and full of confidence.
UST pulling through after being up by 8 points. Nahabol lang UP. Saved a set point and now winning it 27-25. Set number 2 in just a bit. Don't go away. nice crowd here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum as they're enjoying this very last match of the quarterfinals. It's the UP Fighting Maroons taking on the UST Golden Tigresses. And we take a look at our fun family pizza of the game, brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken mojos now, cheering on UP, but they lost the first set narrowly against UST Golden Tigresses 27-25. UST led early on 10-2, but suddenly UP woke up. John Monares at the forefront of their attack. Actually, UP had a set point late, but UST recovering just in time to grab set number 1.
You know, it really was the breaks of the set because both teams really performed very well. Even though UST did have a strong start, the UP Fighting Maroons really nakahabol sila eh. And siguro for this set, if they want to win, they have to minimize their errors and actually start strong, just like the UST Golden Tigresses who really performed with so much aggressiveness, especially Saizagula, Abellana, and of course, Jurado.
Let's take a look at the numbers here. Richie, what's the story so far?
Well, you see, based on our numbers here in the attacks, talagang nangunguna ang UST Golden Tigresses, and that's also because they have good first ball. Credits, of course, to the team captain, that's Pepito.
But both teams having multiple service aces. UP already has 7, 2 of those from Joan Monares. So Aimee Hernandez now inside, as well as Kaasi. And Aimee Hernandez is actually celebrating her birthday today.
So happy birthday.
And she's... Ilang taon na ba si Aimee? 22, no? 22
Yes.
years old.
Yes, she is.
So set number 2 underway between UP and UST. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Nina Itang inserted here, as well as Camille Cal. Alaysa Bertolano from the left. Na-recover doon ang depensa ng mga taga-Espanya. Cal running set para dito kay Nina Itang. The running attack works.
A perfectly executed attack coming from that set from Camille Cal. With full confidence, Itang really went for that attack and perfectly spiked that ball, finding a spot without any defenders in the UST Golden Tigresses side.
Hinabol ng team captain nila, Pepito. Abweg from the right.
You know, I think Camille Cal was perfectly established in her position. Nagkamali lang siya dun sa kamay niya.
Choice Abweg. One neck. Tabla tayo dito. 1-all. UST 27-25.
Abweg, a veteran also for the UST Golden Tigresses.
Nina Itang challenging Aimee Hernandez. And she prevails in that one-on-one matchup.
You see the confidence she had going in that attack. Yun na nga yung sinasabi ko kanina pa na it's so important for your setter to be familiar with the sets you want. Kasi mag-a-approach ka na lang and alam mo na trusted mo yung setter mo na ibibigay sa'yo kung anong gusto mong set. And that's exactly what happened here.
Punta sa kabila at nakapuntos naman sila doon. Vergere with a hit.
And they are starting strong in the second set, Ken.
One try to set number 1, wherein they fell behind 10-2. UP gustong bumawi dito. Bertolano with a jump serve. Kaasi sets up Perdido.
And just like that, with one good receive, one good set, and a perfect spike, you can really convert points for your team. And this is what happened here in the Golden Tigresses side.
The spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
You know, I have to give credit to Pepito for that first ball. We know that Alaysa Bertolano is a great server, but she was perfectly there. And she read it, perfectly delivered to her setter.
And that time, naitawid doon ni Vergere yung bola.
And luckily, because there was a miscommunication here in the Golden Tigresses side.
4-2 UP. Trying to bounce back from that Close first set. Ninya Itang on deck.
And a sharp serve from her.
Kaasi sets up Perdido once again. Nabasa na doon ng depensa ng UP.
And no entry for the UP Fighting Maroons.
This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken Sauce Bar. Order now.
You see na tinapatan talaga ng blockers ng UP yung palo na yon. Kasi medyo mataas din yung set. So they had enough time to adjust to that spike.
Kaasi, who will she go to this time? Apostol.
Oh, that was a difficult set to adjust to. Medyo nauna siya dun sa pag-approach niya. And to think that the set was far from the net, it was hard to adjust to na ipasok nila lang yung bola.
Let's listen in.
Kamay ng blocker mo, kung saan mo pa dadaanin, silipin mo lang. Sayang yun, lakas eh. Wala yung precision naman, hindi natin makuha. Hindi tayo gusto. Kung ano yun sa kamay, nakaibabaw ka na, wag mo na ipilit ibaw. Ibabaw ka na nga eh. Ipadami mo sa ibabaw. Word itself, ibabaw. Kumuha ka ng motion mo kasi uma-approach ka naman eh. Wag mo itigil ha. Wala tayong unforced error. Bayahan nyo, pumapalo tayo, dapat tayo may score, baliktad eh. Hindi lumilipan yung bola natin sa kabila. So, intention natin, penetrate natin yung block nila. Okay? Sige, mag-usap lang kayo. Let's go!
Very direct instruction coming from Coach Kung Fu Reyes to her team. Silipin kung saan ilalagay yung bola and the intention you have to have when you spike the ball. Yun na nga yung missing link dito sa UST Golden Tigresses for the second set. Siguro ang gusto niya talaga is pag-isipan every move they make to be careful na kailangan nila basahin even their opponents.
Kabasak with an attack error. 6-3 UP. And for UP naman, what has been working so far for them early on?
You know, I feel like they really started with a strong and powerful mindset, which they did lack in the first set. And it's important that they keep their momentum for this set to be able to get the set. You know, I think it's also a factor that Eliza Bertolano is inside the court. She really shows maturity and sometimes doon kumukuha ng trust and ng confidence yung players mo, especially when you have a veteran and a senior inside of the court.
UST whistled with a catch and throw violation. UP in command, 4-point lead. Kabasak now at the service line. Gets us going here. Apostol, sinet up dito si Perdido. Tough angle, kaya naman it goes out.
Very difficult angle for Apostol here.
And now we head into our first technical timeout. Lamang dito ang UP 8-3.
Hangang-hanga daw ang rookies sa middle blocker ng UST Golden Tigresses na si Amy Hernandez. I asked why dahil daw madalas siyang mag-overtime sa practice. Pero sabi naman sa akin ni Amy na hindi daw siya satisfied sa kanyang performance recently kaya siya ay nag-reflect during Undas break. And I quote, "Ngayon gusto kong enjoyin ang bawat moment inside the court at yayakapin ko ang pressure ng buong buo." That's all for now. Back to the panel.
Thank you, Sab. And Amy Hernandez celebrating her 22nd birthday. Sorry. 22nd birthday today. And bukas naman, magbe-birthday din si Kaasi, Karil Kaasi, their setter right now. She will turn 19 years old.
You know, I have to commend Amy Hernandez because, you know, she's suffered a lot of injuries in the past, but she's still determined to improve every time.
And right now, UP up here, 8-3. Make that 9-3. They've been surging ahead here. UP finished 6-8 in the elimination round, good for 6th place. Actually opened the UAP season strong with 3 straight wins but lost their next few matches and fell short of reaching the stepladder semifinals. Pepito, bumalik dito kay Perdido, and that time, she punctuates that point.
Really hammering that down. You know, she didn't care if she had blockers. She knew she was going to get that point. You see the power in that attack, even using the hands of her blockers to gain that attack point.
So it's 9-4. Perdido now at the service line. Camille Cal, punta kay Bertolano. And that time, it's an illegal attack. So 9-5.
Ken, may isa pa tayong birthday celebrant. Katabi mo lang eh.
Kaya nga eh. Si floor director natin, ang napakasipag, napakabait na si Michael Danan. Na tinatawag kong Maki. He's really doing a great job here.
Very well. Happy birthday, Sir Mike.
Back to the action here. Apostol, Pepito, punta kay Abweg, nasupalpal. Camille Cal, tinuro pa.
That Pepito actually laughing at that point. Kasi siya yung tumawag na outside, outside.
And you know what I love about Camille Cal? She's bringing in the attitude here para dito sa UP. You saw her there on the replay. This vlog of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
You know, I think her confidence is really built well for this game.
Minsan kailangan yan ng mga teams eh. Yung mga ganyan na may character who will really, kung palaban talaga, will bring that swag on the court. Obviously, Lasal has that in Angel Canino and the
everyone.
others. Fifi Sharma, di ba? Kanina you saw earlier on when they defeated the Ateneo Blue Eagles, but there's a challenge right here. So tingnan natin, UST won set number 1. For UST naman, they've had notable former players such as we've mentioned Cici Rondina, which reminds us itong si Sai Sagula, Redo Makulangan we've mentioned, na coach dyan ni Coach Shaq de Los Santos.
Ooh.
It's in.
And the challenge will be
successful challenge para dito sa UST. And now they're trimmed the lead down to 4 points. And now at the service line is Coronado. Camille Cal, punta kay Bertolano. Apostol, Abweg. Perdido upping it. Abweg will try again, and this time she won't be denied.
Successfully missing the hands of that blocker. She found the spot perfectly in zone 1 for that attack. And you know, she really is a smart and a veteran for the UST Golden Tigresses.
Tatlo na lang ang kanilang hinahabol dito. But that time, a service error kontra dito kay Coronado. Now ball back to UP. Trying to tie things up here. Kirsten Ojeda at the service line. Played for Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu in high school and was a consistent mythical 6 member and MVP in their various tournaments they joined around the Visayas region. Aimee Hernandez, a birthday girl, overcooks that one. Sipin mo, floor director natin, ka-birthday, si Aimee Hernandez. Ang tanong lang dyan, ilan yung agwat nila sa edad?
I don't think Sir Mike would want to answer that, Ken.
Secret lang daw. But Ojeda with a jump serve once again. Linya Itang, naregaluan, loving that point.
Presence of mind for Itang right there. Naunahan niya yung UST. Tingnan yung over-receive na yun. Successfully, she got that point.
This school play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. 13-7 UP. That time, it's wide, that service. For UST, we've mentioned kanina, they've not had Aya Laure in their last few matches. Actually, first game lang yata naglaro si Aya and sparingly at that. May makikita may conscious effort ni Coach Congress na palaruin talaga yung mga bata niyang players to develop them here in the Shakey Super League.
Yes, and I think it's a perfect opportunity because we know that Aya Laure is one of the star players for the UST Golden Tigresses. And this way, with the all-to-play rule, everyone is given the chance and the opportunity to really prove themselves because everyone goes through the same training. So to be given a chance to prove themselves and play inside the court is such a big thing for these players.
Also no Camille Victoria and Jimenez as well. Ninya Itang, pinadaan sa blocker doon.
And this girl has been unstoppable from block points to drops and even in spiking.
And magandang din bantayan for UP. Sino kaya yung mag-e-emerge na middle blocker nila? Nag-iikot yan eh. Itang, you have Gani Caceres and Tani Arce.
I think the beauty in it is that they have a deep bench.
Jaime Hernandez finally making her presence felt. And that spike of the game is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best favorite fries. Order now.
And a beautiful serve from Abueg.
Easy over. Pagkakataon dito for UST. Makadikit. Perdido! Smart play!
Yes, and you see her actually adjusting to that set. The set was a bit short and far from the net, but she was still able to think properly and successfully finding the right spot for that attack.
11-14. UST creeping in. Good serve.
And great
Bertolano
adjustment.
tinawid. Kaasi sets up Jaime Hernandez. Kaso may net touch doon. That's just too bad dahil it was an impressive wind-up for Hernandez. But nonetheless, UP in command again, 15-11. Alaysa Bertolano now serving from Talisay Negros Occidental. Kaasi, punta kay Perdido through the block.
Wow, can I just give credit to that set? It came from all the way to the other side of the court. And giving perfect timing for Perdido to really attack that ball with power.
Jaime Hernandez played for the national team in the 2021 Women's Club Championship. Actually suffered a left ankle injury sa unang set pa lang in their opening game against FEU in UAP Season 84. Missed out many games, really hurt the chances of UST, but recovering well naman ito si Jaime Hernandez. Meanwhile, back-to-back points para dito ay Perdido.
Very similar points indeed, Ken. I feel like she's really a smart player who varies her attacks. And that's something that comes from a great attacker, is that they know what attacks would be successful and efficient in every play.
The tourism management major, once again at the service line. Eslapor, punta kay Cal. She goes to Vergere. And that time, she's successful ulit. 16-13 as we head into our second technical timeout. Pakinggan natin ang ating up-live host.
You are still watching Shakey Super League here at Up Live, and of course, don't forget to show your support dito sa dalawang teams na naglalaro for today just by voting. Dito lang sa Up Live, you can look for the Shakey Super League banner, and by clicking it, maglalaan na lang kayo dun sa voting page. Each user will get 1 vote credit, and of course, each user can also exchange 10 U diamonds for 1 vote credit kung maubos man yan. There's no limit to exchanging, and these vote credits can be credited until the Shakey Super League Finals. Now, hindi na tayo magtatagal. Let's go back to the panel.
Thank you, Angel. So that was our up-live host. And if you want to download itong Up Live and join the chatter with your favorite players. Scan the QR code now. UST for the majority of the second set has been up here. 16-13 right now. Itang gets us going. Apostol, punta kay Perdido. Camille Cal, back set. At mukhang double touch violation ang itatawag dito. Oh no, it's a catch and throw violation.
Oh. Great intention though, trying to check the blockers of the Golden Tigresses.
Double subs come in. Carvalho, Jurado back. And Cassie will serve for UST. 16-14, 2-point lead for the Fighting Maroons. Carvalho, good serve. Camille Cal, hinabol, goes to Kabasak. Cross court.
And a great adjustment from Kabasak and Camille Cal. You see that ball was a bit too hard to adjust to, knowing that it was coming from a dig set and it was a spinning set also. So great for her to really place that ball right in the middle.
Double subs pa rin as well para dito sa UP. Sotomil, Bustrillo replacing Camille Cal and Kabasak. Marian Sotomil. That time, service error for the Iloilo City native. Saisagula, pinasok na rin. Perdido, lalabas, and she will serve out here with her team trailing 2 points.
Yes, and that error is a good chance for the Golden Tigresses to actually build momentum here and catch up to the 2-point lead of the UP Fighting Maroons.
Good serve. And service ace na nga ang pinamalas dito ni Saisagula.
You see that nakapasok na lang and she may be a bit cold but she really is effective when you give her the opportunity to.
Timeout, Coach Shaq.
May binigay natin, 1 point na yung nakukuha natin. Tandaan yan, ha? Kailangan tayo yung mag-create ng maraming puntos, ha? Okay, 1 point at a time. Pasa mo na, ha?
Pasa, isang magandang set. Adjust lang, Steph. Adjust lang. Okay, coverage natin ang spikers. Mali natin ang maayos. Hanap ng butas. Let's go! UP! Fight!
You know, I think that timeout was intended to really just break the momentum of UST and give very direct instructions na tayo magka-create ng points. We can't rely on the errors of the other team, and dapat sila yung mag-convert ng points through receives as well, one by one.
UP holding a precarious 1-point lead. And as I say that, great call right there. Richie freezing itong si Saisagula, forcing her into a service error. This girl has shown some offense here in set number 2, especially early on. Selver Here.
And
Good serve!
That was a perfect serve in zone 5.
Nakita niya yung butas doon and she
Yes.
capitalized.
You know, the defensive line for the UST Golden Tigresses didn't even move because they thought it was going to go out.
19-16 for the girls from Diliman. As I say that, service error after a service ace.
We see the team captain, Jewel Encarnacion, finally being subbed in.
Easily the tallest girl for UST. That's Coronado on deck. Trying to climb back here in set number 2. Nag-extend tayo nung set number 1, 27-25. UST won that one. Bertolano trying to lead her team back here to tie things up. Hernandez. Jurado with a smart play.
That was a smart play by Jurado, and given that it was a combination play, more often than not they would spike the ball, but then she was smart enough to see and to read her opponent's defense na medyo nakalayo sila. That's why she made it a drop ball.
UP protecting a 1-point lead once again. Sotomil, back set, Bustrillo. And kanino mapupunta ang puntos? UP.
Too powerful for that attack na kahit na block ng USC, pumuntas for an out in the other side of the court. Oh, we have a challenge here from Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
Kung meron bang block touch?
Oh yes, he's challenging if tumama talaga
Oo,
sa
kung tumama.
kamay
Sa
ng blockers.
ni Hernandez.
Yes.
Dahil immediately si Aimee signaling na hindi niya nahawakan. So let's see. UST trailing by a point. UP of course trying to tie things up here. Undefeated in Pool A. They went 4-0, defeating the likes of Perpetual, UE, Mapua, and San Beda. But pagdating nga ng round 2, they were defeated by Ateneo and NU. Both powerhouse teams, although Ateneo is already out of the playoff picture.
And here we have the challenge.
So tingnan natin kung tumama ba
Oh.
sa kamay. And obviously, we saw the ball bounce through the hand. Tama ba? Si Coach Kung Fu Reyes, ang layo ng tingin eh.
Yes.
So unsuccessful challenge by Coach Kung Fu Reyes. Kanina, she was successful sa ball in, ball out challenge niya. So UP up 2 points, 2018.
Beautiful serve coming from the Fighting Maroons.
Hernandez trying to dump the ball. Itang recovered well. Pepito pumunta dito kay Jurado. And she finds that spot in zone number 5.
Yes, that was perfectly executed as well. You know, it's so important na you really look at your opponent's side para alam mo kung saan papapuntahin yung bola. And this girl really just delivers the ball perfectly to gain points.
This school play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea Order Now. Maganda actually adjustment ni Regina Jurado. Nakita niya, nababasa yung kanyang powerful offense. So, trying to vary her attack.
And just like that, Abueg also does the same thing, using the hands of her blockers to get that check ball point. Nakita mo na, wala din siyang time para mag-approach, but she was able to think properly to really get that point.
Combination. So pag may pasa tayo, tuloy natin. Okay, wag natin ilimit yung kaya natin gawin.
Pasa muna tayo.
Pasa muna ha. Yo, pasa. Usap kayo. Kaya nyo iangat yan. Bigyan nyo lang naman sa center ha, para may combination kita ha. Okay, go, go.
Go, 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 go! We're not losing this set, ha? Let's go, let's go! Pasa na muna. Right!
Trabaho na, trabaho na.
You see the trust and the confidence Coach Shaq gave his players na ituloy, don't hesitate, kaya-kaya yan. And you see the Fighting Maroons really showing confidence na sa atin to, kaya natin to. And sometimes that's all you need para makagalaw ng maayos sa loob ng court.
Combination play right on cue.
Exactly like that. You know, it's so important that they listen to their coach. Like, in the first set also, when Coach Shaq called the timeout, very direct instructions. And right away, when they followed his instructions, nakagawa agad sila ng points.
Nakikinig din pala ang players talaga ni Coach Shaq. But
Yes.
good attack there by UP. Camille Cal now serving. Transferred from NU. Part of the NU Lady Bullpups Golden Batch as well that dominated the high school ranks alongside Bella Belen, Solomon, and Camille Lamina. Running attack. Nabasa ni Itang but it's out.
Too strong. Aimee Hernandez for that attack. You know, nakita niya na may blockers and nakatapat na sa kanya yung blockers. Kaya inangle niya talaga na mag-out inside yung bola just in case she gets blocked because she wasn't in position. So that was very smart for her.
Tied game once again, 21 all. Bertolano, easy ball para dito sa UST. Carvalho sets up Gula!
This girl really out here giving her all in every attack and in every approach. And can I just say, like Dente and Pepito really delivering that ball low. And Cassie Carvalho giving a fast play. And just like that, another service ace from Abueg.
When I thought that was a bad read from Eslapor, I thought that serve was gonna go out. Tignan natin ulit. Immediately as she touched it, alam niya eh. Palabas na eh.
Very thankful si Abueg na kinuha yun ni Eslapor.
So UST taking the driver's seat. Bertolano trying to change their fortunes.
Really not allowing the UST Golden Tigresses right away. You know, if we know something about Bertolano is that she really is a spark plug for the UP Fighting Maroons. That maaasahan mo talaga siya, delivering points even in crucial moments.
Jump serve. Gula with a good first ball. Siya na rin ang papalo, and why not? Look at that!
Perfectly executed play, Ken. The elevation of that attack and the perfect dead ball for that set. You know, she knew that she was going to hammer that down.
And UST now has 2 set points. 24-22. The birthday girl will try to put this away to grab a 2-0 lead.
You know, Saisa Gula really giving a difficult time for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Encarnacion! Hinabol ni Gula. But point goes to UP.
You know, I love how composed Jewel Encarnacion was for that point.
Saving 1 match point. Set point rather. They will need to save 1 more. And a timeout here para dito kay Coach Kung Fu Reyes. Let's listen in.
Nakaset na ang training na. 1 good pass. Then, next, approach ang atake, automatic, suporta sa likod. Then, ready yung counter-attack natin. Backline ready in case of very, very out of system. Ready ka na doon. Ngayon, in system, automatic, dapat may transition attack na tayo.
And the fans in attendance here witnessing this really fun matchup between UST and UP. So isang magandang pasa lang daw, sabi ni Coach Kung Fu Reyes. Tingnan natin kung makinig din itong UST Golden Tigresses. But poor first ball. Pagkakataon, and Jewel Encarnacion capitalizes.
You know, that's what you need from a team captain. You need the confidence she has. She's very vocal. And she also shows up when it comes to her contributions and points, especially in that crucial point.
Dalawang set point ng UP na save din ni Jewel Encarnacion. Tabla tayo dito, 24 all, extended na naman pa dito. Oh, Itang squandering their chance. It's set point number 3 for the girls from España. Coach Shaq will not like that error kontra dito sa UP. Carvalho ngayon na magsiserve.
Yes, and in the first set, this was exactly what happened also, and she had a service error, so let's see what happens now. Successful.
Camille Cal overset. Jurado unable to capitalize. But reset here for UST. Jurado once again. Camille Cal, they go back to Jewel. Through the block! Wow! The last 3 points of UP have been from their team captain. Take a look once again here. The wind-up, the finish. Kabasak ngayon. Let's see if maitawid nilang bola dito. Set up ni Carvalho kay Jurado. Camille Cal. Punta muli kay Encarnacion. Great scramble. Cal. Quick set. Ojeda blocked. She goes back to Jewel. Check ball.
This girl is on fire. You know, this is exactly what the UP Fighting Maroons need. That they started strong and now they're really delivering with confidence and composure inside the court. Na kahit ilang block na ng UST Golden Tigresses, hindi pa rin sila bumibigay, and they really give it their all each point, that each time they hit that ball.
Jewel Encarnacion willing her team back, and now they have the set point. Jurado! And she responds right back.
That was a beautiful attack. Alam mo, hindi talaga magpapatalo to eh. It's a beautiful, oh, ngayon ko lang na-notice na left-handed siya. And you know, sometimes that's a very advantageous thing as a spiker. Kasi mas mahirap basahin ng left-handed spikers.
Walang ayaw umuwi, walang ayaw bumitaw. Encarnacion ulit! Pepito was there! Abeliana. Cal, back set. Bertolano, chance ball for UST. Back set, Jurado. It's out.
A crucial error coming from Jurado. You know, this is the kind of errors and the kind of points na UP really has to take advantage of for them to win this set.
Set point number 2, and si Jewel Encarnacion ngayon ang magsiserve for UP. Carvalho, balik dito kay Jurado.
You see Bertolano in the front line.
And she finishes set number 2. Alaysa Bertolano. Na-extend na naman tayo in this second set, but this time it's UP prevailing 28-26. Set number 3. In just a bit, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Shakey Super League at ngayon nga kasama natin ang mga super fans of the day nga na G sa kanilang mga dance moves ngayon nga din. Anyway, sino ba yung specific player na sinusuportahan natin sa UST Golden Tigresses?
We support Bernadette Pepito.
Bakit naman si Pepito? Ano bang meron sa kanya?
Aside from her being the defensive ace, she's carrying the team through her leadership. And I thank you.
Grabe naman yung energy talaga ng ating crowd. But anyway, sige nga, let's show our support para sa ating UST Golden Tigresses by cheering in 3, 2, 1, and go!
Go, sir! Go, sir! Go, sir! Go, 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 go!
Woo! Anyway, thank you so much. Now back to the panel.
Gusto ko yung nadala rin si Sab, napasayaw din. And this Shakey Super fan of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Set number 2 was a different story as UP prevailing here. Umabot tayo ng extension na naman, Richie, but UST unable to mount a comeback here.
Unang-una nga ang UST Golden Tigresses, but the UP Fighting Maroons successfully nakahabol sila and they really composed themselves, especially from the attacks of course, the team captain, Jewel Encarnacion, who really sparked their energy and their composure and their confidence inside the court.
Actually, itong UP saved 3 set points. UST was on the verge of leading 2-0, but itong UP, as their moniker says, Fighting Maroons, fighting back. And now they've tied things up here. 1 set apiece. Set number 3 underway. Jewel Encarnacion was really instrumental there, scoring 4 points that last time. But ito, yung statistics rather, Richie.
Yes, and you see na lamang pa nga ang UST when it comes to their attack points. But what you see here is that very similar din ang statistics nila. So it was really just the breaks of the game schedule.
Here, Abellana gets us going here to open up set number 3. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite Flint Hills Creekside Chicken and Mojos now. Carvalho ngayon ang magsaserve for UST.
Yes, and as we all know, the all-to-play rule won't be implemented in the third set. So we have both of the team's best players at the starting.
You know, we failed to mention, ito si Yuri Eslapor, for the most part, for UP, has been playing the outside hitter position, but nag-switch ulit to her libero position nung nasa UAP season 84 siya.
I think she is delivering very well alongside Capistrano, of course.
Carvalho sets up Jurado in the left. Capistrano sending it over. Chance ball for UST. Combination play. Pierre Abellana.
Abellana successfully using the blockers as hands to get that check ball point. Nakita mo na kahit naka-timing si Arce doon, she really pushed for that attack to gain a point.
And now she serves this out. 2 serving 1. Abellana. Jump serve. Over reception by Bertolano.
And a great set by Cal.
Abu trying for it. Arce, tinawid, tinapik. Jurado!
Denied at the net with an umbrella block by Bertolano. You know, parang basang-basa ni Alay sa Bertolano yung palo na yun.
Not only that, basa talaga nila so far. Ito si Jurado.
Yes.
2-all. Who will go up 2-1 here in this crucial matchup. Remember the last bus for the semifinals up for grabs. Sabi ni Jurado, anong nabasa this time around? Nakapuntos.
You know, it's great that she's finally showing up in today's game. And that one-hand set by Carvalho, wow. I have to give credit to that as well. But yes, Jurado successfully finding that spot in zone 5.
3 serving 2. Abu. Camille Cal, hindi na nahabol doon. It's a service ace.
No, those are the kinds of receives na dapat tinutulungan mo na yung spiker, especially if she's coming from the other side of the court.
For 2 for the Golden Tigresses. And as I say that, service error kontra dito kay Sofia Abu. Winner here will face the NU Lady Bulldogs. Sa kabilang dako naman, Adamson and Lasal will square off. Carvalho, punta isay sa gula. Nasupalpal muli ng UP.
Another no entry play for the UP Fighting Maroons. Really denying that ball.
So 4-all. Back-to-back points for UP. Meanwhile, we turn you over to Sab San Diego for this report. Sab?
You can never go wrong by wearing your favorite lipstick. Dahil nga lagi daw suot niya ang kanyang lip tint whenever she is inside the court. Yan nga ang binahagi sa akin ng number 16 of UP Fighting Maroons na si Steph Bustrillo. Ang tawag daw sa kanya ng team ay Barbie Batak dahil kitang-kita daw ang pagiging kikay niya kahit bakbakan na nga inside the court. Will this serve as her lucky charm and win today's game? Now back to the panel.
Barbie Batak. What a nickname para dito kay Bustrillo. And the challenge implemented here.
Hey, you know, but I love how she uses makeup to boost up her confidence inside the court.
So meron bang block touch on the part of UP? Or wala? Yun ang tanong dito. UST jumped out to a 10-2 lead in the first set. Nakahabol din ng UP actually extending that set, but UST emerging there 27-25 pagdating naman ng set number 2. nip and tuck affair. UST had 3 set points, all saved there by UP, and nanalo na nga yung UP in set number 2, tying things up. Let's see. Is there a block touch? Yes, there is. Kaya successful ang challenge ng USD. Mapupunta ang punto sa kanila. Five serving 4. Ooh, it's in! It flips the line. Service ace.
That was a hard ball to read. It, landing directly on the line.
And interesting din dito for UP, John Monares, who led that fight back for them, not inside the court for Coach Shaq de Los Santos. Bertolano. Carvalho. Overset. Napunta dito kay Sai Sagula.
Bernadette Pepito all over the court.
So UP gets the point.
Lucky break for the Fighting Maroons.
(6-5) UST. Bertolano now at the service line. You know, for Eliza Bertolano in grade 5, she didn't think she would end up playing volleyball kasi taekwondo yung unang sport niya.
Wow.
Bianca Plaza with that point. So unfortunately, her cousin couldn't support her anymore sa kanyang paglalaro ng taekwondo. So nag-transition siya to volleyball. Talking about Eliza Bertolano, but Bianca Plaza providing offense for UST.
That's a big difference of a sport if you adjust from taekwondo to volleyball.
That's right. Totally different sports yung dalawang yon. Pierre Abellana striking back.
You know, she's making herself present again from the first set, knowing that she had contributed a lot of points also.
First technical timeout, 8-5 UST. Back with us here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum for our final quarterfinal matchup between the UST Golden Tigresses and the UP Fighting Maroons. Once again, Ken Pangilinan and Richie Cordero working this game alongside Sab San Diego on the sidelines and si Angel Oclinaria and Jong Panerio sa ating up live. 8-5 UST. Cal sets up Encarnacion. Carvalho. Abellana na naman. Nabasa na doon ni Itang. Perdido sending it over. Camille Cal trying for it, but Bianca Plaza was there for the gift.
The presence of mind coming from Bianca Plaza, knowing that ball was going to go over, she really did not hesitate to spike that ball and give a regalo to the UP Fighting Maroons.
This cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. 9-5. Camille Cal running attack by Itang. Carvalho sets up Curado. Block point para dito sa UP.
Yes, and you see Jewel Encarnacion actually perfectly timed that block to successfully deny the entry for the Golden Tigresses.
So it's Nina Itang now serving. Played for Arcelo Memorial National High School and is hailing from Liloan, Cebu. Here she is with the first ball. Si Arce, tinapik. You know, interesting, di nila pinasok yung libero in this joust, ha? Encarnacion, nahabol pa doon. Great save. Carvalho goes to Abellana. And now UP scores that point. So si Ethan pa rin ang nagsiserve dito. After this, papaltan siya ni Eslapor, I assume. 9-7 UST. Humabol na naman dito ang UP after being down by 4 points. Linya Itang, good service. Carvalho, punta dito kay Abellana muli. Recovered well. Encarnacion. Carvalho will go back to Pierre. And why not? She has been lethal so far in this set. And look at that hit. Courtesy of one of the trio na Trinity Trio. The Holy Trinity Trio ng UST. Bianca Plaza just celebrated her 19th birthday. At nabati ko kasi, binati ko eh. Kaya yun, nag-service error. And now it's substitution time para dito sa UP. Arce will be replaced by Danica Celis. Camille Cal was also part of the national team back in the 2021 Asian Women's Club Championship. Sofia Abu with a running attack. Nakita mo, hinabol niya talaga.
Yes. You see that she really approached that without hesitation.
11-8.
An aggressive first line for the UST Golden Tigresses here now that Cassie Carvalho is in the back line.
Back set, Encarnacion. Abu, pinalo.
Great adjustment from Abu.
Celis will send it over, but a chance ball here for UST. Quick set. Sofia Abu delivering.
You know, as I said, very aggressive nga talaga. It's so easy for them to give plays, especially coming from a first ball that was confidently given by the team captain, Denden Pepito.
Fighting Maroons call for ceasefire.
Good pass step. Masyadong baon yung palo natin. Dito lang tinatarget natin. Haba-haba tayo. Ha? May panggigila. Late na yung block eh. Pero tumatama pa rin ha. Sige, bawi lang. Kami, bawi lang ha. Adjust lang. Oh, one good pass muna ulit ha.
Let's go guys ha.
Running tres ka, running tres. Tulong ha.
Let's go, UB!
Pag may risk.
Very calm and composed. Itong si Coach Shaq nga, sabi natin kanina, and very direct instructions as well. Habaan yung palo, huwag manggigil because as much as the UP Fighting Maroons are aggressive when it comes to their attacks, they also need to remain composed in their playing, how they play.
UST up by 4 once again, 12-8. Back set. Jewel Encarnacion hammers it home.
Well, that was a perfectly executed play coming from the UP Fighting Maroons. And you see na kahit may blocker siya, iniwas niya talaga yung kamay niya and yung bola na mapadaan yun na diretso talaga sa floor.
And that spike of the game was brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Carvalho sets up Jurado. And it's out. Pinatama na lang niya sa blockers. Regina Jurado, who had 20 points last time out. Pierre Abellana has been a monster so far for UST in set number 3. And alam mo, maganda din dito sa UST. Huwag may malas between Jurado, Abellana, and Saisagula. Meron talaga nagsistep up and right now with Jurado struggling, it has been Pierre Abellana picking up the scoring cudgels here.
Yes, exactly. And that's the beauty in preseason, Ken. Kasi they're really given the chance to prove themselves nga, diba? So every time na binibigyan sila ng confidence, kunyari ng setting nila or ng team nila, they really prove themselves and step up and take the challenge to perform well for their team.
That attack by Saisagula, touching the antenna, so it's out. Danica Celis serving again. Former San Beda Alabang player. Naging teammate na dyan si Francesca Salansang, who's now playing for the San Beda Lady Red Spikers. Very smart play there by Pia Abu. Hahanapan ng butas. And a challenge here, ball in, ball out. Tama ba? Will Coach Shaq use it? They will not.
Our two coaches right now.
Nagkukulitan lang sila ni Coach Kung Fu eh.
And the miscommunication from the UP Fighting Maroons. Nalunod yata si Itang dun sa set ni Cal.
And these two coaches, Kung Fu Reyes and Coach Shaq de los Santos, ang dami ng pinagdaanan niyang dalawang yan. So many matchups between them. And one thing that's really common among both of them is really yung magiging relax lang sa sidelines. Although si Coach Kung Reyes, minsan makikita mo rin, hindi naman sa nagagalit, but more intense minsan, lalo pag dikdigan na. But for the most part, both of these coaches very mild-mannered on and off the court.
Yes, but I believe that Coach Kung Fu Reyes is just really passionate when it comes to giving instructions to the girls na parang nakikisama siya dun sa energy and the intensity inside the court.
Bianca Plaza scoring after that quick hit. UST lamang na dito, 16-12. Let's take a look once again. Single block, walang problema. We'll pause for a break after this second technical timeout.
Are you looking for ways on how to support your favorite Golden Tigresses or Fighting Maroons? Now, we are giving you an option to vote for your favorite teams. Just download App Live and look for Shakey Super League banner. And each user who logs on the app will get automatically 1 free credit daily. But you can exchange 10 new diamonds for 1 vote credit. Good thing about it, walang limit ang pag-exchange. Kaya vote and vote. But for now, back to the games.
Thank you, Jong. That was our UpLive host. And to download UpLive, scan in the QR code and vote for your favorite players. USD in command, 16-12. For the most part, talagang dikdigan ang laban dito. Parehong set. Extended. Patidikdik din. Design sa gula yung bola doon.
That was a stunning attack by Sai Zagula. I was left speechless. You know, she was elevated and properly towering over her blockers. Kahit na with her height, you know, she really doesn't make it a factor that affects her, like the way she plays.
Monares pinasok na dito in favor of Jewel Encarnacion.
And
Service ace para dito kay Jurado. Opening up a 6-point lead, which forces Coach Shaq de los Santos to call a timeout. Let's listen in.
Mag-attack, pero first ball importante muna, ha? Sige, sige. Focus muna tayo sa...
Sige lang. Kaya natin to. Ayaw ka lang. Sige lang. 1 point at a time, ha? Make the court smaller. UP fight. Let's go, UP. Hey!
Back with us here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum after that Coach Shaq de los Santos timeout dahil nga namamaga na ang kalamangan dito ng UST 18-12. So Reg Jurado has been lording it over the service line, has been struggling in terms of her attacks, pero sinasalo naman siya dito ng kanyang mga kakampi. But as I say that, service error, so point goes to UP. So UP trying to fight back here. Bertolano now at the service line.
You know, I feel like we still have a lot to see and expect from Alyssa Bertolano based on her performance this game.
Actually got an invite to train for the national women's volleyball team when they were preparing for the Asian Volleyball Confederation Cup back in 2022, August. Kaya lang, nag-service error siya doon. So, Sai Sagula will now be on deck. Camille Cal trying to
Basang-basa yun.
outsmart. But Ninya Itang, blocking department, walang problema.
Idang has been consistent when it comes to her presence inside of the court. Mapa-block man yan, mapa-running attack, or even her serves.
Itang now serving 19-14. UST up here by 5 points. Abellana. Bertolano picks it up. Monares. Carvalho hinabol. Binalikan si Abellana. Itang trying for it but just too strong for Pierre Abellana.
This girl has been showing us her potential to be a very promising player in the UST Golden Tigresses side, and she really isn't disappointing, especially to Coach Kung Fu Reyes, filling in the spots of course, Ao Laure or any of the veterans inside the court for UST.
20 serving 14. Monares, who's been really hot in set number 1.
A beautiful set by Carvalho.
But beautiful dig there by Bertolano.
She's been everywhere with her reception. She may not be contributing as much in her attacks, but she has been in her defensive line.
Si Jurado pumubukpok pa din. And she scores with that hit down the baseline. Si Bianca Plaza rin kanina actually nung bago mag-second technical timeout had that impressive quick hit. And now she's serving. Camille Cal, quick set para dito kay Danica Celis.
And an easy play for the UP Fighting Maroons. Perfectly giving that ball and feeding it to Danica Celis and finding that spot in zone 5.
6-point lead for UST. Will UP mount a comeback once again? Carvalho. Running attack para dito ay Sofia Abu. Sabi nung isang line judge, pasok.
Sabi nung isa, outside. So,
mag-uusap-usap sila dito. And you can expect a challenge.
Yes.
From one of the coaches. Ayan, Coach Shaq De Los Santos, signal agad ng challenge. Ball in, ball out.
Yes, that was a very difficult call to read, no? But hey, coming from that play, we saw a perfect receive and a good set. Medyo kinapos lang tayo because we don't know if it is in or out, but it was a perfectly executed play.
And it's interesting kasi sa zone number 5 lumapag yung bola, which is near the referee that called na outside.
Yes.
Samantala, the line judge, the other line judge from the far corner,
yes,
signaled na pasok.
So it's a very controversial take, no? So let's see this challenge, if it will be successful.
Tingnan natin. Looks like it's out.
An unsuccessful challenge for Coach Shaq De Los Santos.
So outside yung bolang yun. Actually, it was a successful challenge para dito kay Coach
Yes,
Shaq De Los Santos.
Sorry, forgive my mistake.
Di
wala
pa
pang
pito.
whistle.
Excited si Camille. Excited na yata umuwi.
Napakamot siya ng ulo dun, ah.
But matagal-tagal pa sila dito. This has been a really hard-fought match so far between UST and UP. That time, that service is wide. UST now 3 points away from grabbing set number 3. Carvalho serving the defense. Now at the service line. Camille
Great
Cal,
first ball.
pumunta kay Danica Celis.
Ball is still up.
Kinuha na ni Eslapor. Back set, Monares!
It was a perfect chance to have a play and to really prepare for that ball, knowing that it was a free ball. Perfect first ball, perfect set, and Monares delivered that attack with much power and confidence.
The 20-year-old Joan Monares. Carvalho sets up Abu. Tinapik yung bola. Bertolano, check ball off the block.
You see Eliza Bertolano finally showing up in the first line.
Yeah, I noticed few and far in between yung mga puntos so far nito ni Bertolano. And she really needs to step up. Lalo, Jewel Encarnacion is on the bench pero mapapa-time out dito ang UST.
Touchnet ka, Pia.
Oh, sige, ano na. Ay, hindi ganun. Isang pasa tayo, up by 4 tayo. Wala sa atin dapat ang pressure. This time, dapat kayo mas compose. Mas maliwanag kung ano nakikita nyo dapat, okay? Isang pasa, nakadesign na naman yung atake mo. Ngayon, in case na walang pasa, out of system, alam mo na ang gagawin.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go, let's go.
Tara. Konti na lang, isa-isa ha. Hey, Asti! Hi!
Very direct instruction coming from Coach Kung Fu Reyes is to really take care of their lead, their 4-point lead in that manner. That sabi niya, tayo yung may lamang, tayo yung dapat mas compose, tayo yung dapat nagli-lead, and we're supposed to be the ones controlling the game because sila nga ang lamang.
22-18, UST up. But back-to-back points by UP. Almost. Kaya lang outside. Good try from Monares.
An unfortunate error coming from the UP Fighting Maroons side. Ngayon, mas mahaba, mas malaki na yung kailangan nilang habol for this game.
Pierre Abellana is actually a daughter of a former basketball player from the UV Lancers, Ope Abellana, if you are into the Sisafi. But meanwhile, merong challenge dito. Ball in, ball out dun sa service ni Joan Monares. Initial call was outside. Kasi ako din nagulat ako eh. I thought that was really close. But tignan natin. That's the purpose of our video challenge. So far, naaarami na. Both coaches really utilizing this advanced tool that we have.
Oh, medyo malayo. I think it's just coming from this angle. It looked like it was inside, but it was actually very much outside.
But good try.
Yes.
Para dito kay Coach Shaq. At mababawasan na siya ng challenge dito.
Isa na lang ang challenge for Coach Shaq de Los Santos.
23 serving 18 for UST. 2 points away. Abellana. Jump serve. Over reception by Eslapor. Kaya nga napunta na ang puntos para dito sa UST.
An overreaching call will be implemented here because of Cal's overreaching.
Set point.
Yes.
24-18. UST looking to go up 2-1. Camille Cal, hinabol. He goes to Bertolano. Pepito was there. Saisagula will take a crack at it, and she finally gives UST this set.
And that was such a beautiful and perfect angle for
Actually, medyo
Yes.
off speed nga yung ginawa doon ni Saisagula, and that's why panalo sa set number 3 itong UST. They are now up 2-1. Set 4 in just a bit. Don't go away. us here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum as set number 3 belongs to the UST Golden Tigresses 25-18. What has been the biggest difference so far, Richie?
You know, I feel like the UST Golden Tigresses really successfully distributed their contribution of points, because you see here that everyone was able to give their fair share of points, from Abellana to Jurado to Saizagula, of course, and also Bianca Plaza. So really props to them, and of course we can't forget Bernadette Pepito, who is the main factor to give those first balls.
One of the best liberos in the UAP Season 84. That Pepito showing her stuff here. I thought Pierre Abellana was really the one that stood out here for Coach Kung Fu Reyes in set number 3. After losing that set number 2, kung saan nga they had 3 set points already, pero they blew those away, kaya nga nakahabol dito ang UP. So tignan natin, set number 4 in just a bit. The winner here between UST and UP will move on and face the NU Lady Bulldogs in that semifinals matchup. In the other semifinals naman, it's the Adamson Lady Falcons taking on the De La Salle Lady Spikers. UP versus UST here. Glad to have you with us here on another Sunday evening. Sana okay ang inyong mga gabihan dyan. Especially kung Shakey yung kinakain nyo, di ba? But, you know, just enjoying this beautiful game between these two squads. Ken Pangilinan, Richie Cordero, Sab San Diego, as well as our up-live hosts, Angel Oclinaria and Jong Panerio. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Take a look at some of the numbers here in set number 3.
You know, exactly what I was saying a while ago. Everyone contributed for the part of the UST Golden Tigresses, especially in the attacks. Kita mo dito na ang laki yung lamang when it comes to the attack points.
Pepito, sinetap na dito si Jurado. Sotomil, hinabol, goes to Vergere, off the block.
And just like that, Vergere is very much present inside the court as early as now.
So if UST wins this set, they will move on. UP trying to force a 5th and deciding set. Marian Sotomil now serving from Iloilo City, played for St. Joseph High School and Bacolod Taitung High School, and was named the MVP of the 15 Shakey's Volleyball Regional League. Jurado from the left, tough angle.
You know, I have to give it to the Golden Tigresses. Ang galing nila humampas ng bola and to really place that in very difficult angles. Like Saizagula a while ago, and now Jurado doing the exact same thing for her squad.
Tabla tayo dito, 1-all. So actually, itong UP is missing the services of Rem Altomea, their starting libero. Actually, maganda dyan, makabalita dyan si Sab San Diego why she's not suited up here. So we'll try to hear from her. But meanwhile, for UP, they're up here 2-1. Vergere now at the service line. Had some moments in set number 3. Carvalho goes to Gula. Monares upping that ball. At si Bertolano na biyayaan doon ng regalo.
Yes, and it was a battle on top of the net actually.
So that time, it was Alyssa Bertolano capitalizing on that miscue from UST. So 1-3 ang ating talaan. UP trying to tie things up. Sofia Abo ngayon ang magsaserve para dito sa UST. Who's from Cagayan de Oro, played for Angelicum Learning Center and UST High School. Sotomil, combination play. At hindi na naitawid doon ni Pierre Abellana.
And you see, like, in the UP Fighting Maroons side, na medyo miscommunication sila doon, nagtamaan sila sa court. but still successfully got that point.
For serving 2. Gula. Punta kay Jurado. Sotomil, back set. Bertolano. Pepito, nabasa doon. Jurado trying to manufacture a shot but unable to cross that ball over.
Mahirap na i-adjust yung set na yun, lalo na if it's coming from the other side of the court, tapos sinabol mo na lang, tapos dikit pa yung set. More often than not, you're really just gonna wish that you can put that ball over.
5-2 UP. Saisagula from the back. Si Arce nandun pero hindi na natawid din ni Saisagula yon. What has been so far working for UP early on in the set?
You know, for UP, I feel like they came here with composure, and lalo na Sotomil is the setter, and she really is very vocal when it comes to leading her teammates inside of the court and telling them direct instructions as a setter.
Meanwhile, one-handed set from Carvalho. Tinapos doon ni Bianca Plaza. Sigurado ngayon na magsaserve for UST. Arce. Abellana was there. Saisagula firing away, but it's out.
Good intention from Saisagula, but she was just a bit too much using the net to get that point.
Alaysa Bertolano. Chop serve. Wow, it's a service ace. Mali ang basa doon ni Saisagula. At mapapa-timeout. Actually, it's our first technical timeout. We'll be right back. Back with us here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. The UST up 2-1, but UP so far lamang dito 8-3 in set number 4. Bertolana gets us going once again. Kasi Carvalho to Jurado. Sotomil, back set. Ethan Arce with a running attack. Dug up well by Albeliana. Saisagula using her offhand. Sotomil, she goes to Monares. Pepito, dug it well. Saisa will try again, cross court. Sotomil, back set. Bertolano, trying for a off-speed attack na beaten doon.
Good intention by Alaysa Bertolano, but parang it was just a miss.
And the double subs coming in for UST. Perdido, Kaasi in. Jurado, Carvalho out. And now it's Saisagula on deck once again. So much promise para dito kay Saisagula. Sotomil, back set. Arce! It's out. Too wide.
You know, I think what's happening in the UP Fighting Maroons side is they're able to deliver the ball to the setter, pero finishing attacks na lang, parang medyo napapadami sila ng errors. Like the intention is there, but then the finish is unfortunate because it becomes errors.
Ethan Arce manufacturing a shot there. 9-5 UP. For UP, they've had girls like sila Tots Carlos, Nicole Tiamzon, Isa Molde, Cathy Bersola, Ayel Estranjero.
Dorog also.
That's right. Marian Buitre, di ba? Mga nag-pro na yan eh. Angeli Araneta as well. Abellana. Sotomil. She goes to Vergere. Kaasi, pumunta kay Perdido. Sotomil, hinabol yung bola. Punta ulit kay Vergere. Perdido was there. She will try once again, and that time she overcooks that attack.
You know, I think they just needed composure inside that court. Medyo nagkagulo sila. A lot of miscommunications coming from the UP Fighting Maroons. But once they get the groove again, I feel like they can get their momentum back.
Bianca Plaza, now serving. Machani-chani siya dito eh. Minsan, susundot siya ng mga crucial points.
Yeah, but they do turn out successful.
Abu forming a wall. Wala nang napuntahan doon si Sel Vergere. And this block of the set is brought to you by Pepe Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Cutting the lead, or rather, cutting the lead down to 2.79. Bertolano, good first ball. Sotomil, back set. Bertolano, punta dito kay Vergere. Abu was there once again. Bertolano from the back. And
now
that time, she's successful.
Yes. You know, kanina we were saying how she hasn't been as vocal, as efficient in spiking. But if you actually analyze her game, she has been very efficient in receiving, in defensing. So, and now she's also contributing in her attack, so that's a good sign for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Service error para dito kay Ethan Arce. So, magpapalitan muna tayo. Reg Jurado and Carvalho will return, replacing itong si Kaasi and itong si Perdido. UP still up here, but only by 2 points. They led by as much as 5 earlier on. Bago nga nung first technical timeout, they were up 8-3. But itong UST with a 5-2 run. Carvalho, good serve. Sotomil, she goes to Vergere. Great pick up there by Pepito. Look at that angle. Reg Jurado delivers once again.
She's awake. That was such a beautiful attack. Perfectly executed. You know, she found that angle. Even though she had a single blocker, she really pushed for that spike.
This spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
But you know, I have to give credit to Bernadette Pepito, who has been defending and receiving very well for the UST Golden Tigresses.
And don't look now. Itong UST nakatabla na dito, 10-all. 7-2 run for the Golden Tigresses. UP needs this set to stay alive in the Shakey Super League. Sotomil. Running attack by Itang. Pepito once again. The defense. But si Abellana miscalculating that hit. Kaya naman the ball sails out of bounds.
Alam mo, nalunod siya dun sa set na yun because she was preparing for a good approach. But unfortunately, the set was a bit wide in the net. Kaya siya nalunod and mali yung pagkatama niya dun sa bola.
Perhaps fatigue coming into play here. We all know that that plays a huge factor in executing your plays. Carvalho hinabol yung bola. Sigurado ngayon ang papalo. This time she goes to Abellana from the right, off the block.
Right away, Abellana converts that set na hinabol lang ni Carvalho to the other side into a good point. You know, checking the blockers as well, hindi naka-establish yung position ng blockers ng UP Fighting Maroons, which also became advantageous for the UST Golden Tigresses.
And very evident for UST, you could see na despite the fact na puro bata itong mga players no, dahil nga nakailang laro na sila dito magkakasama sa Shakey Super League, nagkakaamuyan na sila, and Sai Sagula punctuating that rally with another point. Lamang na dito ang UST 12-11. Joan Monares trying to lead the attack para dito sa UP.
You know exactly what you were saying, Ken. These two teams are filled with rookies who are still searching for that chance to really familiarize themselves with the court and with the teammates and of course with their coach. It's also a learning experience for everyone in this league.
Abu, di na tinalon yun. Sotomil Goes to Bertolano, finding a line there in that corner.
And Bertolano celebrates, knowing that she was going to get that point because wala talaga siyang blockers. Ay, dalawa yung blockers niya, but she was able to really miss the hands of those blockers.
This school play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. With spot on the floor. Julian Encarnacion, ever since pinalitan ni Joan Monares in that third set, hindi pa natin nakikita muli dito. Vergere, Pepito, good first ball. Sets up Jurado with a combination play.
Rinig na rinig mo yung pagtama ni Jurado dun sa attack na yun. And siguro na-feel mo yung gigil na ang perfect nung set na binigay sa kanya dun ni Cassie Carvalho. And I really have to give credit to that play.
Nangigyataw ni Coach Shaq dahil Jewel Encarnacion pinasok na dito, replacing Vergere. 13-12 UST. Sotomil, she goes to Monares. This time si Bertolano, nandoon si Sai Sagula, tinapik.
And a good save coming from Bertolano.
Chance ball. Carvalho, combination this time from UST. Sai Sagula drills it.
I am speechless when it comes to seeing that attack, Ken. She came out of nowhere and she perfectly drills that and hammers it down, breaking the defensive line of the UP Fighting Maroons.
That's spy of the set brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
May tatlo spiker mo. Kaka-combination play.
Yung mga atake tayo, ang ganda ng transition mo. Ituloy nyo lang. Ano, nagkukontra pa.
Jaga.
Pita lang natin. Enjoy natin ko, girls. UP! Bye! Let's go!
Ay,
Coach Shaq de Los Santos sparking out instructions here. Dahil nga nakadalawang sunod na puntos na ang UST. Lamang na sila dito by 2. 14-12. High stakes here for both teams. Trying to catch the last bus of the semifinals. Combination, Bertolano! Take a look once again. Rising up and firing away was Alyssa Bertolano. Abellana picks it up. Pepito. Sinetap si Gula. Back set. Carvalho. Goes to Jurado. Oh, it's outside. Tumama sa antena.
Good intention coming from Jurado, trying to slice that go to zone 5, pero medyo napasobrahan yata.
Tough angle to work with. 14 all. Make that 15-14 after that service error by Nina Itang. Reg Jurado gaining her rhythm here in the fourth set. Yung mga first few sets talagang basa yung kanyang mga atake, but right now finding her groove. Sotomil, back set. Bertolano, Abellana picks it up. Sa Isagula, trying to outsmart the defenders. Ooh! Eslapor scoring a point.
You have to give credit to the floor defense of UP. Napapadami na sila lang saves dito sa game na to, and that was such a smart play coming from them.
How often do you see a libero score a point para sa kanyang kupunan? But Eslapor did just that. 15 all. Bertolano, jump serve. Carvalho, punta kay Plaza. Arce was there for the denial. Kaya naman UP ang magbabaon ng isang puntos na kalamangan as we head into our second technical timeout.
That second technical timeout is brought to us by UP Fighting Maroons. You're still watching Shakey Super League. Dito lang yan sa Up Live. And don't forget to show your support by voting your favorite school. Each user who logs on the app gets 1 vote credit. And kung maubusan kayo ng vote credits doon,
worry because you can convert 10 new diamonds for 1 vote credit and there's no limit in the exchange. And these vote credits are valid until the finals of Shakey Super League. Now, I won't keep you waiting. Now, let's get back to the ballgame.
Thank you, Angels, to download Up Live and join the chatter with your favorite players. Scan the QR code now. Jewel Encarnacion trying to lead the comeback once again para dito sa UP. Currently down 2-1, but up here in set number 4, 16-15. Carvalho, nabitin doon si Gula. Tinawid na lang ni Cassie. Sotomil, back set. Bertolano. Jurado trying to find a way there. Monares, tough angle. Pepito picks it up. Sa Isagula, the wind-up. Denied there. She will try once again. And this time, may check ball ba? At naka-challenge na nga dito si Coach Kung Fu Reyes. Initial call is out. Oh, it's net fault daw. Net fault ang china-challenge dito ni Coach Kung Fu Reyes. It's not ball in, ball out. So tingnan natin. So far, both coaches have really utilized the coaches challenge very well. Meron silang mga successful at meron din naman mga unsuccessful. UST trying to go for the win here. If they win this set, samantala naman, the UP Fighting Maroons trying to stay alive. Winner here will face the NU Lady Bulldogs. As we'd like to thank Team Rebel, the official outfitter of the Plus Sports, for the Shakey Super League preseason tournament. Take a look, meron bang net touch kontra dito sa UP?
Wala.
Meron ba o wala?
No.
Oh, net touch, says our people from our village video challenge crew.
And you see our coaches laughing once again.
Naialis daw niya yung kamay niya just in time. 17 serving 15. Bertolano. Cassie Carvalho, punta kay Gula, mababa yung set.
You see na pinilit talaga yun ni Cassie ibigay sa open knowing that Saiza Gula is her percentage spiker. Pero siguro nabitin na lang talaga and hindi na napilit itawid sa kabilang side ni Saiza Gula.
Si Aimee Hernandez, the veteran para dito sa UST, pinasok na, replacing Bianca Plaza. It's now 18 serving 15. Carvalho, binigyan agad si Hernandez. Sotomil, back set. Alay sa Bertolano. Sa Isagula, unable to cross that ball.
Knowing that that set was a bit wide for her liking, knowing that she's not that tall of a player, it's very hard for her to adjust. And mali na yung angle na nagawa niya to spike that ball.
19-15. UP mounting a comeback. Carvalho sets up Jurado, cross court.
From that backline attack, you see that she really found an angle that would suit for her and her team. A very difficult angle at that.
Little room for error during that attack there, but somehow Jurado finding a way. Monares, siya na yung nag-set para kay Encarnacion. Carvalho goes to Abellana. Tough angle, but tough finish as well.
Beautiful attack. It was a first line attack actually. And you really see her explosiveness inside the, in that approach. She really went in full force for that attack.
Pansin ko kay Abellana, paborito niya yung ganyang klaseng atake. You rarely see her go down the line
Yes, and you know what I love about her approach is that there really is no hesitation when she comes in. Tuloy-tuloy, you see the flow and the consistency of her approach.
Si Munares naman nakabawi for UP. Camille Cal will replace Marian Sotomel. And it's now John Munares at the service line. UP up 20-17. Trying to force a fifth and deciding set. It's out. Buhay pa dito ang UST. And now the birthday celebrant, Ailey Hernandez. Siya na magsaserve dito. Camille Cal. Puntay Encarnacion. And it's out. And a challenge signaled here by Coach Shaq de Los Santos. Net fault ang kanyang challenge dito. So tingnan natin. Pointing at our first referee, Kim Yadaw, who's done a splendid job so far, as well as our second referee, si Spinks Cabusa. You know, I love our referees kasi that's the arguably the hardest job in sports. Dahil kayo yung nabubulyawan. You're just trying to make a good call. But yun nga it's an inevitable task para sa mga referees na itama yung mga tawag dito, and so far for the most part they've been doing a splendid job of keeping things in order here at the Shakey Super League. At kaya naman sila Coach Shaq de Los Santos, sila Coach Kung Furres, maganda yung mga relationship nila dyan sa ating mga referees. Very important yan. So tingnan natin kung successful ang challenge ni Coach Shaq de Los Santos. Meron bang net touch kontra dito sa UST after that attack? Meron daw.
What a call by Coach Shaq de Los Santos.
Ang di pa natin nakikita dito yung pwede kasi yun after mag-challenge yung isang coach, pwede rin mag-challenge yung kabilang coach. And timeout dito by Coach Kung Furres. Dahil naghahabol sila dito, let's listen in.
Talaga. Ano tayo kitang-kita na gumagalaw talaga. So, yun ang maganda sa challenge system. Ay ko-correct yung mga hindi nakikita. Anyway, pasa ulit tayo. Naka-design naman ang atake mo. Ngayon, out of system, kung alangan, hingi ng bola. Kung itataas mo, ibibilis. Para nakaset up yung spiker mo dito sa dulo. Okay? Ready? Tapasa muna. Tapasa. Yun ang kailangan natin ngayon para maka-atake tayo.
Tayo. Hey, let's do it!
Back with us here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. UP up 21-18. Coach Kung Furres. Unang sabi niya agad sa timeout niya, yung kahit sila yung napuntusan, she's applauding the challenge system here. And it has been really helpful. Not only here sa Shakey Super League, sa mga ibang liga din naman, nakakatulong yan. And that's what you want, just making the right call in every play. Dahil lalo nga pag mga crucial points. Meanwhile, UST nakabawi dito at kailangan nilang makahabol. They are down by 2 points.
But you really have to take advantage of the errors committed by the UP Fighting Maroons para makahabol sila, because you know the game does not end until it reaches 25, and right now they have the upper hand with 2 sets above.
Camille Cal, back set, Linya Itang with a hammer. Ninya Itang pabugso-bugso, but when she finds her spot, grabe yung impact talaga for UP.
You know, when she has the perfect set, more often than not, the ball finds its way to the floor right away and gains a point.
Among the middle blockers, siya in terms of power, siya yung nangingibabaw
Yes, and aggressiveness as well.
Encarnacion finding a line.
And right away, Encarnacion, as a team captain, really expresses herself with her performance everywhere in the court. I think it's important that in the UP Fighting Maroons side that they have that spark plug that they can connect to and have confidence and trust inside the court.
Up by 4 sila. Matuto tayong humabol. Turuan natin ang bawat isa na kumapit. Ito, kaya naman kayo sumali para ma-experience natin yung mga ganito. Okay? So, kailangan manalo tayo ng puntos. Puntos lang muna. Huwag yung madala yung score. Tignan nyo muna yung dadaanan natin. Tamang pasa, yung tamang approach.
Exactly what Coach Kong Reyes said in that timeout, pumasok tayo dito to have learning experiences, and this is a perfect opportunity for them to learn with crucial games such as this.
Reg Jurado. Camille Cal, who will she go to? Jewel Encarnacion ran out of real estate. No going back to Coach Kung Fu. Pag kinakausap natin yan prior to the game, pag off the air, yun lagi talaga sinasabi niya tumali sila dito sa Shakey Super League. The main purpose for him is to really develop yung young girls niya. Kaya nga, you see extended minutes from this girl, Abellana, si Sai Sagula, Plaza as well,
Yes.
si Jurado, si Carvalho, mga bagong mukha yan for UST na dapat abangan ng Tomasian community.
It's so important for Coach Kung Fu to also build a deep bench. And I think this is a perfect opportunity for that to happen.
Reg Jurado, nakapuntos muli. Kaya naman, check naman ang magta-timeout dito. Pakinggan natin.
Dalawa lang.
Malaki. Lai. Sino si running tres dulo. Okay? Pasa mo na. Pag maganda yung receive, bigay mo kay Utang. Utang!
Let's go, UP!
Huwag lang natin madaliin. Paganda yung receive.
Like with us here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum, lamang dito ang UP 23-21. Can UST tie things up here? Or will UP extend this to a 5th and deciding set?
And just like that, a beautiful serve coming from the UST Golden Tigresses. And a point from Eliza Bertolano. Right now she's very much needed in crucial times like this, Ken. Ngayon na nasa likod na si Jewel Encarnacion, she can develop points from the back as well. Now that they can really be aggressive in the court, and I think it's a line ball.
Coach Kung Fu is vehemently protesting that call. So referee sorting it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first referee asks for a video challenge.
So ito rin ang wrinkle in terms of challenge. The referees on their own can issue a video challenge if they're not sure sa tawag ng ating mga line judge. It's out.
It's an outside ball.
Good call there by Kim Yadaw. 24-22. So UST managing to save one set point. Can they save two more? Sotomil, Bertolano, Carvalho, upping it. Hernandez recovering just in time. Sotomil, pumunta kay Bonares. Tough angle, but she finishes.
She uses the hands of her blockers to successfully get that point. She went in fearless and really powered through that attack.
at that. John Monares saving the season. In the meantime, para dito sa UP, we are going to a 5th and deciding set to determine who will catch the last bus of the semifinal round dito sa ating Shakey. Set number 4 highlights. UP rising from the dead. Ang ganda ng habol nila dito. Bertolano was a big reason why they grabbed this 4th set to force a 5th and deciding one to determine kung sino ang papasok sa ating semifinals. Napakaganda ng performance ng ating magkabilang kupunan. But meanwhile, makikibalita muna tayo kay Sab Sanjego. Sab?
Kitang-kita ko nga ang pagkadismayado na mukha ng team captain na si Jewel Encarnacion nang kamustahin ko ang performance ng team from yesterday's match against Ateneo Blue Eagles. Binahagi pa nga niya sa akin na naging late nga ang build ng momentum ng team sa core. Dinagdag pa nga niya na maganda naman ang kanilang training. Kailangan lang nila ay mas makinig kay Coach Shaq to execute better. Extra effort daw ang kailangan ng team para makamit ang panalo in today's match. Now back to the panel.
Thank you, Sab.
Exactly what we were talking about a while ago, Ken, na medyo matagal nga mag-fuel up ang UP Fighting Maroons. Pero once na nakinig sila sa coach nila, that they are given the trust that they need, they are able to deliver the points that they need and play the game that the coach expects them to play.
Take a look at some of the numbers in set number 4 here. Richie.
You know, very similar statistics we see here except for the attacks na medyo nakalamang ang UP. And we really can expect statistics like this because the game was the breaks of the game again, where very similar performances came from both teams.
So set number 5 underway. Winner here will advance to the semis. UP UST. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken in Mojo's now. Carvalho gets us going here. Sotomil. Combination play. Encarnacion opens things up.
And very early in the set, Encarnacion is very energetic and positive inside the court, especially with that beautiful spike of hers.
Saan nagpahinga yan? Umupo siya in late in set number 3. Binalik na lang din late in set number 4. And boy, did she deliver. The added rest was really beneficial para dito sa team captain ng UP.
And you see a very aggressive first line of attackers. A 3-spiker line of Bertolano, Encarnacion, and Itang for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Siya ulit. Carvalho goes to Hernandez. Dug up well by Capistrano. Encarnacion sending it over. They cross it to Gula. Sotomil, back set, Bertolano. Carvalho goes to Jurado, off speed. Smart play there para dito kay Reg Jurado.
Reg Jurado answering back quickly with that smart play. Nakita niya na nag-breakdown na yung defensive line dito ng UP Fighting Maroons na medyo lumayo sila expecting a long ball. That's why she's smart enough to adjust her attack and make it a drop ball.
Sa Isagula. And alam mo, itong UST in the UAAP was really successful in terms of 5-setters. Won all 3 UAAP games that went to 5 sets. Nanalo sila twice against Adamson and against LaSalle. And also here in the Shakey Super League, nanalo sila against Adamson in 5 sets. Meanwhile, for UP naman, ano din sila, undefeated din sila when game goes to 5 sets. Dalawang pupunan yung nakalaban nila. I think that was against
Perpetual.
UE and Perpetual. That's right. So, itong UP 2-0 in 5-setters sa Shakeys.
You know, when I covered that UP game against Perpetual game, it was actually their first game. And they were saying that they were really rebuilding and they were trying to familiarize themselves with the court and each other, especially because they are filled with rookies. And Encarnacion was the spark plug for that game because she really led her team, especially in the defense. So let's see if she can do the same, especially because we are in another 5-setter match.
So something's gotta give here. UP 2-0, UST 1-0 in terms of 5-set matches. Abellana. Bertolano, siya na nag-set. But a chance ball para dito sa UST. Back set. Sofia Abu. Off the block.
Great presence of mind for Abu. Knowing that that ball was out, she actually dodged the ball because it was gonna hit her if she didn't move.
Jurado now serving. We've had so many 5-setters here sa ating Shakey Super League. Actually, first day pa nga lang, 3 agad, di ba? Pierre Abellana with a kill.
This girl has been consistent all throughout this game. Delivering such variety of attacks, strong ones, drop balls, placements. She's having a really good game.
4 serving 3. Sotomel, back set. And that time, naswerte doon si Alaysa Bertolano.
Yes, very smart of her. Medyo lulog na siya dun sa bola and she really had a hard time adjusting her body to get that spike. But at least she was able to think properly and really place that ball where it would be a hard time for the Golden Tigresses to get.
Jump serve. Left it short. UST. Si Abellana ngayon ang magsaserve. Who will emerge victorious here? What a classic we had here. First 3 matches natin, all 3 setters. Combination play, Monares. Sa
Beautiful
Isagula.
setup.
At hindi na nahabol doon. Sa Isagula delivering in the clutch once again.
Maasahan mo talaga ito si Lula na pag binagyan mo, she really converts every attack of hers to a point.
Tapos dulo lang. Tapos back row kalay. Ha? Okay? Kaya nito, pagka maganda, bigay mo. At ay, discard lang. Kaya mo matake doon.
Tara, tara, tara!
Kasi mais, huwag na masyado mag-ingat, ha?
Sige,
Go.
one good pass lang tayo, ha?
One good pass.
Taas lang,
Tapos,
taas lang.
Attack over tayo, attack over. Okay?
Taas, taas, taas! Let's go! Yubi! Fight!
You know what I love about Coach Shaq de Los Santos is the confidence and the trust he gives his players. You really hear it sa tone pa lang ng voice niya when he gives instructions and when he gives advice to his players, is mafe-feel ng players niya na kayang-kaya talaga nila.
Pierre Abellana so far with 12 points. Good service. Sotomel. Quick attack para dito kay Tane Arce.
And even Arce perfectly smashing that ball down, damaging the defensive line of the UST Golden Tigresses. Hindi man lang nakahabol yung blockers ng UST na single block.
John Monares started out really hot for UP. Carvalho. Punta kay Gula. Dug up there by Bertolano. Pepito pinunta kay Carvalho ulit. Saisagula will try once again. Jurado nabitin doon. And my partner Richie Cordero at the edge of her seat. This match has been well fought. Both teams not giving an inch. Net fault ang china-challenge dito ni Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
You know, there really is a risk when you have a spike or an attack coming from the back line because it's so hard for you to estimate the height of the net and, of course, the set if it's off. So, Jurado really had to take that risk and maybe it was unsuccessful for her, but let's see about this challenge.
So, crucial call here. Especially, 5th set, dikit pa rin. Walang gustong bumitaw. Walang gustong umuwi. At ang ating fans ayaw din umuwi dahil nga napakaganda ng laban na natutunghayan natin dito. UP, UST, as always, showing what they're made of at the Shakey Super League. Hello po sa mga nanonood pa rin sa atin live sa ating Plus Network and Shakey's Super League social media pages. Hope you're having a good night. Lagpas alas 9 na, but alam ko nakatutok pa rin kayo dito sa matinding labanan sa magkabilang kupunan, and whoever wins this one will earn a trip to the semifinals. And you already waiting for them. Sa kabilang dako naman, Adamson and Lasal. For those who just tuned in and you defeated FEU. Samantala naman, Adamson prevailing over the lone NCAA team that reached the knockout stages, the Perpetual Help Lady Altas, and the classic rivalry we witnessed earlier, Lasal. First 2 sets, napakaganda, but pagdating ng 3rd set, talagang dominant na sila over Ateneo. All of those were won by those teams in straight sets. Pero pagdating dito sa ating last match, Richie, 5th setter, grabe, ibang klase. Yung metal nitong 2 teams natin.
Yes, exactly. And you know what my first coaches, Coach Amonello and Coach Tagar, actually told me is that test of character talaga when it comes to a 5-setter match because everything restarts. You have 2 sets each and this set will determine who will win the match and patigasan na lang talaga ng puso and kapit talaga yung kailangan na gawin. So you really see the exposure and the mastery they have for volleyball when it comes to a 5-setter match.
This challenge taking a long while so far, but ang importante dito maitama yung tawag.
Yes, that's very true, especially in a crucial game such as this, who will determine who will go to the semi-final round.
If itong UST, they've won 14 championship in the UAP. Ang UP naman, they've won 8. Won the first ever UAP women's volleyball title way back in 1938. Di pa naman tayo pinanganak noon, Richie. But the last Final Four appearance of the Fighting Maroons is season 78. They made it after 14 years and they're trying to make it back and trying to end a 30-year drought. Dahil yung last title nila was back in season 45. So meron bang net touch kontra dito sa UP? Take a look. There's no net touch daw. Our referees, our officials had multiple looks at it. Talagang binasa nila every angle. Hindi naman umangal doon si Coach Kung Furias.
Yeah. Coach Kung Furias actually instructing his girls to stay put and kumapit lang daw.
Matira ang matibay dito. 6-all. 5th set. And it's out. Hanggang 15 lang po tayo dito. Meron na lang pag magtabla 14-all, talagang mag-extend tayo dito. So 7 serving 6. Sophia Abu now serving. This is character building for all of these players.
Yes, especially they are a young team. A game like this will really be a learning experience for both teams.
Palit.
Yes, and the exposure they get going against teams that are familiar and in the same pace as them is really advantageous for both teams here.
Palitan ng service error, 7-all. Who will lead after we change ends here? Tani Arce on deck. Carvalho sets up Gula off the block. Check ball.
Perfectly placed that ball in the middle and ang hirap i-adjust, mag-adjust dun sa set na yun kasi ang layo niya na. But she was still able to get that angle perfectly. We have a change of court happening here.
8-7. UST ang lamang dito as we switch ends. Coach Kung Fu Reyes trying to sort out with the referees here. It's been a hard-fought match. And you cannot question the character of these players. They really poured their heart out for their schools. And maganda rin naman ang suporta ng both communities. UST in full force as well as UP. Mapa livestream, mapa fans in attendance. The Yellow Jackets also here para sa UST. 8 serving 7, Carvalho. Back set. And Ninya Itang, kanina pa siya namamayagpag sa ganyang klaseng atake.
You know, if I have something to say about this girl, it's aggressive. You know, every time she goes for the ball and every time she is set up, no doubt that she will give it her all and full effort from her, and usually it does convert into a point, which is good for her.
Mai Sotomil, ma-apply ba niya yung mga natutunan daw niya kay Ayel Estranjero? She mentioned how she learned from the star setter, former star setter of UP. Sai Sagula, dug up well by Sotomil. Encarnacion was blocked. Bertolano, chance ball para dito sa UST. They go to Jurado. Ooh, there's a crack on the defense of UP.
Inches away, Monares tried to save that ball. But luckily for the UST Golden Tigresses, they were able to get away with that point.
9 serving 8. These youngsters giving us a treat here in set number 5 and for the whole match as well. Sotomil, hinabol ang bola. They go to Encarnacion. Carvalho, back set. Jurado, challenging the defense. Punta ngayon kay Abellana.
This girl is so impressive, showing mastery of attacks. You know, every time she approaches, it's explosive. She knows exactly what to do to gain that point.
Gusto mo B? Ano gusto mo? B? Running. A? Oh, ikaw basta dumiskarte ha. Pag maganda. Okay, tapos ready yung dalawang wing ha. Hayaan nyo lang yung score. Kailangan lang natin mag-focus muna tayo sa gagawin natin. Yun muna ha. One good pass. Atake tayo. Huwag mang gigigil. Kailangan matalino yung atake.
Hey, UP! Fight!
You know, exactly what we were saying. Coach Shaq De Los Santos very much giving confidence to Itang because he knows and he's acknowledging her efforts, especially during this game, na nagko-contribute talaga lahat ng ginagawa niya for her team. And sabi niya nga, 1 point at a time, we have to convert points para makahabol ng 2 points.
Sa Isagula naman, 18 big points. Sotomil, Bertolano pinuntahan niya. Carvalho, she goes to Pierre Abellana.
I have to give credit to the first ball, the set, and of course, Abellana, who is so consistent with her attacks. Alam mo, lahat ng binigay sa kanya ni Cassie Carvalho, she is able to convert into points with her confidence and her strength sa court. Really going well for the UST Golden Tigresses.
3 straight points for UST. But that time, Encarnacion hitting it off the block. Tingnan natin if she has something in her as well. Well, we all know she does, but back in set number 2 kasi she had 4 crucial points kaya nakahabol UP doon, saving 3 set points. Carvalho, Abellana muli, and why not? Why not?
You know, I have one word, percentage. This girl barely committed any mistakes and she is showing such perfection in attacking and her approach. You see that her teammates really trust her in attacking and converting points for her squad.
12 serving 9. Sotomayor combination play. Bertolano, she tries once again. Carvalho, punta kay Abellana muli. But it's out. No check ball. At may challenge dito si Coach Kung Fu Reyes. Yun nga, kung may check ball. Block touch category, number 2. Crucial call here. If UST wins this challenge, they will go up 13-9. And will be 2 points away from grabbing this match. Man, these two teams, well, unahin natin itong UST. Sai Sagula at ito si Pierre Abellana doing damage here in set number 5. On the other hand, for UP, Alaysa Bertolano, Jewel Encarnacion, and Nina Itang. That trio. UST versus UP has been a classic here at the Shakey Super League. Meron bang block touch? Oh, it's pretty obvious on this angle. Malayong malayo. So 12-10. UP, buhay pa dito. 12-10 UST. The Thomasians. The UP fighting community. Up in arms. Carvalho, quick set. Abu. Sotomil. Back set. Bertolano. Great pickup job para dito kay Pepito. Jurado was denied!
Perfectly timed block from Monares right there. Alam mo, hindi pa tapos yung game until it reaches the score of 15. And you see the celebration coming from the UP Fighting Maroons. It's so nice to see that the pressure they feel is not affecting the way they played because they are still very confident and the energy is still intense.
Yun yung position na kunwari, compliance lang. O sige. Tayo pa rin ang advantage, ha? Lamang ba, bukod tayo sa lamang sa score, lamang tayo sa bola kasi tayo atake. One good pass. Hey! Pa-playwang ka. Dali mo yung trigger, pwede sa pato nga, pwede sa dulo. Ha? Tara! Lamang tayo sa aspect, ha? Compose na, compose.
Yun nga, lamang pa daw sila and dapat alagaan talaga yun ng UST Golden Tigresses.
So tignan natin if they could respond here. The young girls of UST. Espanya versus Diliman. 12-11 UST holding to a precarious 1-point lead here in set number 5. Hold on to your seatbelts. Si Richie napakapit na dito. Man, it's a service error.
Very crucial service error at that point.
Nina Itang shaking her head in disbelief. 13-11.
The crowd of the UST Golden Tigresses very much alive at this point.
Monares, easy ball. Carvalho goes to Abellana.
Buhay pa rin ang bola.
She tries once again, but that time, net touch violation kontra dito sa UST.
This game is so intense, Ken.
And now it's Camille Cal at a crucial juncture replacing ito si Mai Sotomel. Whew! Grabe yung laban na ito.
You know, I can barely breathe just watching them. Parang ako yung nape-pressure sa loob ng court. I don't know how composed, how they keep themselves composed. And great intention by Cassie Carvalho. But that
Monares. Jurado picks it up. Carvalho goes to Abellana. Denied. Camille Cal and Tani Arce combining forces and tying things up at 13 apiece. Look at that. Kanina pa si Abellana, sabi ni Camille Cal and Tina Arce, relax ka muna dyan. But, oh, actually, it's match point. I'm sorry. It's match point now for UST. So outside pala.
the perfect first ball.
Monares. Tani Arce. And UP scores that point. Catch and throw violation against UST. John Monares, solid din para dito sa UP. Sai Sagula has been really a wrecking ball para dito for UST. Timeout tayo. Pakinggan natin si Coach Kung Fu.
Dahan lang ang galaw. Talagang kumadali. Pinaka dyan, touch nyo, pinakamataas lang ang luwa.
Sige, isolate tayo ha. Isolate tayo ng kukunin mo yung dulo. Kunin mo yung gitna nila. Pag backslide ka lang. Iksiyan mo lang, backslide. Okay, haba na lang. Ihaba na lang natin para nakalab dito sa kabila ha. Regina, pag walang pasa, ready sa backline tayo ha. So yun ang intention natin, ipitin ulit natin dito para mag-single back si Kaysa doon. Ano man na mangyari, bitawan mo yung pinakamalakas mong palo. Sama mo na ang buong kamag-anak mo. Ha? Sama mo buong takloban.
Over tayo ha.
Let's go!
Parang sabi doon ni Coach Kung Fu Reyes, buhat mundo na no.
Isama mo na lahat ng kamag-anak mo. You know, the bit of Coach Kung Fu Reyes really shows na ayaw niyang i-pressure yung girls, but very direct instructions na idahan-dahan lang, itaas lang yung bola, and sinabihan niya na rin kung sino bibigyan niya ng bola.
That's one thing to fire up your players. Sai Sagula ba napaghandaan doon ni Tani Arce. We are not going away here just yet. 14 all for the last spot in the semifinals. It doesn't get any better than this.
You know, it feels like a championship game, Ken.
Man, these two teams so breathtaking in terms of their performances. Carvalho, punta kay Sai Sagula. Dug up there by Bertolano. Chance ball. Tingnan natin if UST could capitalize. Carvalho, muli kay Sai Sagula.
And yun na nga yung sinasabi ni Coach Kung Fu na isama mo na patay yung kamag-anak mo.
And Sai Sagula responding to Coach Kung Fu Reyes' challenge. Kasi pinasok dito, pinaltan na si Sofia Abu. So, 4% na dito sa service line. Ito si Coach Kung Fu Reyes. Karil Kaasi. A chance for them to book a place in the semifinals. Encarnacion through the block. The team captain delivering para dito sa UP.
She really went in fearless na kahit anong mangyari, ipapasok niya yung bola. You see how far she pulled her arm back for that approach. And she really gave it her all. Ayaw talaga magpatalo ng dalawang kupunan natin for today's match, Ken.
15-15. Here we go. Pepito. Sigula na naman. And why not? She has been a monster here in the 5th set.
Girl is going insane with her attacks. Talagang bigay na bigay lahat. And you see, like even with her height, her elevation is so high that she even is higher than her blockers who are much taller than her.
UST match point once again. Niña Itang, Carvalho, Gula, block was there. Jurado finishing things off! Wow, what a match! What a finish! And the UST Golden Tigresses celebrating advancing to the semifinals. What a hard-fought match between these two squads. You can't expect anything less if you're seeing UST and UP collide. Coach Cooper is applauding the effort of not only his players but for UP as well. Talagang lumaban sila dito.
That was such a hard match to cover, Ken, because you know what? All of the sets were actually the breaks of the game. And you really see the effort from both teams. Talagang lumaban and hindi talaga nagpatalo coming from both teams.
Probably a candidate for best match of the tournament if we had one here. Talagang dalawang kupunan ayaw magpatalo but UST just edging it out in 5 sets, 27-25, 26-28, 25-18, 22-25, 17-15. We'll pause for a quick break. Don't go away. A heart-stopping match concluded here at the Shakey Super League. The very last match of the quarterfinals. UST, you see the scores there in 5 sets. Talagang pinahirapan sila dito ng UP Fighting Maroons. And this is our MVP of the match, brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Sai Sagula in the clutch, delivering once again for UST.
You know, everyone contributed for UST, but Sai Sagula was just all over the court. You know, every time she was set up a point, she really gave it her all, delivering such powerful and memorable attacks for her squad.
And this is our MVP of the match, Sai Sagula. Kasama niya ngayon si Sab San Diego. Sab!
I have here with me the MVP of the match. We have the Saisa Gula of UST Golden Tigresses. Matanong ka lang, balikan muna natin ang ating game. So medyo sagutan ang nangyari para sa match na ito. So paano nyo ba na-maintain ang composure all throughout the game?
Siyempre po, tinibayan lang po namin puso namin and ginawa lang po yung best namin. Tapos hindi po kami nag-give up sa mga ginagagawa.
Okay, so sa ngayon naman, I love you daw, sabi ng ating girls. But anyway, going back, ano ba ang maiiwan naman natin sa match na ito?
Siyempre po, gusto lang po namin ipakita na hindi lang kami rookies po. And yun po, super rookies po. Ayun po, hindi lang kami rookies, kaya din namin makipagsabayan sa iba po.
So sino ba ang mga gusto mong batiin?
Hello po sa family ko sa Tacloban, sa Tagum, Davao po. And sa Cherry family po and kay Sir Maurice. And happy birthday po kay Ate Amy.
Happy birthday, Amy! And once again, congratulations sa ating UST Golden Tigresses. And there you have it. Ikaw nga ay makaka-receive ng something from Shakey's PH. Kaya naman, eto na, mag-celebrate na nga tayo ng birthday ni Amy. And i-celebrate na natin ang pagkapanalo ng UST Golden Tigresses. Now, back to the panel.
You know guys, we could all agree that Sai Sagula together with Pierre Abellana and itong si Regine Jurado are super rookies talaga para dito sa UST. And they really showed their mettle here. Set number 1, UST jumped out to a 10-2 lead. Slow start for UP but slowly but surely bumawi naman yung Fighting Maroons. They extended it at nanalo ang UST doon 27-25. Pagdating naman ng set number 2, it was UP fighting back. And na-extend na naman tayo dito. And the Fighting Maroons winning it 28-26 behind. Those crucial points from their team captain, Jewel Encarnacion. Set number 3, UST medyo nakaalagwa. And Pierre Abellana was really strong, coming out strong there, as well as itong si Regine Jurado na yung first parts of the game, Richie really had a tough time against the UP defense. Pagdating naman ng set number 4, UP with Alyssa Bertolano in the fold was really such a force para dito sa Fighting Maroons. And maganda yung bawi na dito. Joan Munares had her moments as well. Pagdating ng set number 5, talagang labo-labo na dahil both teams ayaw magpatalo. Na-extend na naman tayo. Alyssa Bertolano who had 14 points, really leading the team para dito sa UP. Jurado as well, she had 16 points and was really a spark plug, rather 20 points para dito kay Regine Jurado, but ultimately UST prevailing over UP in another classic match, 27-25, 26-28, 25-18, 22-25, and 17 UP. Your thoughts, Richie?
You know, coming from a 5-setter game, we see that it's very similar when it comes to the statistics. Coming from both teams, you see very similar scores, but nanguna nga dito ang UST Golden Tigresses when it comes to their attacks, and UP naman very much dominating in their block points.
Alyssa Bertolano actually had 18 points to lead the way for UP. For UST naman, 20 points apiece from the MVP of the match, Shai Sagula and Regina Jurado. Pierre Abellana also contributing with 16 points for UP. Joan Munares had 14 and Jewel Encarnacion with 10. But ultimately, UST prevailing. They will advance to the next round. A hard-fought win once again for the Golden Tigresses, and they will take on the NU Lady Bulldogs sa Friday yan. That will be followed by Adamson and LaSalle, who won their match, their own rivalry against the Ateneo Blue Eagles. So napakaganda yung mga natunghayan nating matches dito, Richie. And man, I'm out of breath dahil nga, grabe. This match has been one for the ages. On behalf of Richie Cordero and of course Sab Sanjeco, and also our up-live host, si Jong Panerio and Angel Oclinario. This has been Ken Panglinan. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng tumutok dito sa Shakey Super League. Kita-kits tayo muli. Good night. God bless.